stories yet untold. She walks the line, a dangerous game. Every move fueled by the burning flame. The air is thick, a silent plea. What will become of you and me? Gone, 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 hear that sound. Money talk, money all around. Yeah, love is cheap, a broken vow. Midnight parliament running things now. Street lights blinking red and blue. Another night, another screw loose. The city sleeps, but we stay awake. Got the hunger that we gotta sleep. Shadows dance long and thin. Where does it end? Where does it begin? Hear that sound? Money talks, money all around. Yeah, love is cheap. A broken vow. Midnight parliament running things now. Diamond Glen on a trigger finger cold. Stories whisper, stories yet untold. She walks the line, a dangerous game. Every move fueled by the burning flame. The air is thick, a silent plea. What will become of you and me? Gone, 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 hear that sound. Money talk, money all around. Yeah, love is cheap, a broken vow. Midnight parliament running things now. We've been had not a single drop of liquid left. Bullish on another flip by 1%, it didn't slip. Bullish on another flip. What's the ticker? Where's it at? I put the crypto on my tab. Blew the whole shot, didn't land. Another sell-off we've been had. Not a single drop of liquid left. Bullish on another flip by 1%, it didn't slip. Ripping crypto like a gat. See the chart, it goes flat. White headphones on his hat. Money counter on his lap. Gold chain with the strap. Cashing out, hella clamps. He got Solana in the bag. What's the ticker? Where's it at? I put the crypto on my tab.
All right, you guys, let's get this party started. The
Damn.
coffee is here.
That theme song is so iconic, isn't it? even though
It is so
even though it's
iconic
ours,
because
every time I
everyone-
listen to it, it's like, oh
Yeah.
man,
it still rocks after months and months.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I never get sick of that beat. It's just so damn perfect for what we do
It's a perfect
here.
song. Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. You guys, welcome here. Welcome in the room. Welcome everybody on the 6th live stream. So that's on Kick, Retake, Twitch, X, YouTube, and the Pump Fun. Yeah, that's how we roll up here in the What's the Ticker. And there's some changes coming in the air for What's the Ticker. We've been discussing it a little bit with you guys. So far, we have been doing What's the Ticker for many, many months. We started with 7 days a week, and then we decided after a few weeks that we might need just one day of a break, and that was on Sunday. and the new year has got us hooked into new opportunities. And also in this space we kind of realized, all of the hosts, like Adam, he's not here today, maybe we'll pull up a little bit later, but also Tick and I, that we just want to build some things too, and we got to free up some time for that as well. So I've been doing some researching, and so what's the ticker might be just 2 times a week for you guys, 2 or 3 times a week, at different times, so we can cover some time zones. Tick, um,
Mm-hmm.
we and then the three of us, and anybody who wants to build with us can just hang in the TG. We're going to make the TG. I'm going to make the TG a little bit more important. I haven't been in there much, and so for when we have some alpha to share, we want to build and hang together. We can do so in a VC and pull up a VC anytime, right? Do a little screen sharing there. And we have a little bit shorter lines there with people. So if we're building ourselves, we can come up with questions or brain cook like we do in these spaces often as well. And so that's a better way forward. But what's the ticker? I think we have to keep the title "What's the Ticker" just because of the song, and also because of how it started. And I'm really a girl about pay respects to your origin, like that, and stay loyal, right? Stay loyal to that because that was something.
That's
uh,
deep. That's very
It's
deep.
deep.
Yeah,
It's deep. Well,
it's funny. I was just watching it's the funniest video. I don't know how to explain it the quickest, but it was this kid on TikTok and he's playing Grand Theft Auto with other friends online and they're like in a gang and the gang leader was like, he's like, yeah, fool, like you're out of the gang. And he's like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, I heard that you've been trying to like overstep me, fool. And he's like, what? He's like, overstep you? And he's like, nah, fool. He's like, murk this fool. And they all start beating him up. But it was in Grand Theft Auto. It was like role playing. But yeah, man, loyalty. It was so weird in my head. I was like,
that's a weird
literally, this is what
experience.
we've come to. Like,
Yeah.
like fake gangs, like digital internet thugs. Like, God, it was
Internet
bizarre.
thugs. Well, it's next level for real.
Super weird.
But
Have you
for the
seen this stuff?
people,
Like the role playing Grand Theft Auto servers? It's been going on for a couple
no, but
years.
it's probably is going to be, there's you can make content based off of that. Just seeing, right?
It's
Just seeing.
hilarious.
But a lot of
Yeah.
people just don't know how we met to begin with, Tick. So, and maybe that inspires somebody, right? So, Tick got into my DMs and with the song, and I don't know, kind of out of nowhere, right?
Mm.
And at the time, I was looking for a space host because I was going to spin up some spaces, and I just wanted to, leave it up to the universe to fill that in for me. And within a couple of days, Tick was in my DMs with this song, and I was like, "That's a banger song. Do you want to do a space? And we'll call it What's a Ticker." And this is still the song, you guys. You're listening to the intro and outro that we use for space ever since. And Tick and I have become friends over time too, and learning from each other and vibing, right? So it's all good for something. And sometimes you go out on a limb, right? You go out on a limb and you just got to do it and leave the rest to be filled in like that. So that was a great experience too. And that's why we just gonna have to stay loyal to what's a ticker.
Yeah.
But
True.
then a little different, right?
Yeah, it needs to evolve. It needs to pivot for success,
Exactly.
as you
We
always
need to
say. Yeah.
evolve. We learned so much. I mean, tons, right? I learned tons. It's amazing what you can learn in these spaces if you're open for it, especially if there are spaces that are on the alpha all the time, whether it comes to AI. I mean, we started with 0 live streams. Now we have 6 live streams up, and Tick figured out how to do all this. Content creation has leveled up like for real, right? I leveled up, you leveled up, everybody leveled up with us, and we're keeping an eye on that still. And it's going to be, I think, more a part of what's a ticker than ever, because I think we're going to have to take it. I think AI is going to be agents, and agentic workflows are going to be very, very important for us in the future, not just for our lives, but also for crypto. And so yeah, I'm building something, and possibly done. I'm done with it maybe next week. Yeah, next week by the end of the week, I have like a little bit of a deadline for myself to get this done, and it is going to be focused on virtuals protocol. This is the launch pad for all these AI agents, and you guys, I scanned for some things, and repo token was actually a campaign on Lurky. I bought some repo at I think 800K market cap, and it rallied to multi millis, right? Multi millis. I actually did like a clean 45x there. And of course, I wish I bought more. But these AI agents, they're doing very well out there. But what to buy and how to scan for those, I'm building an app for this. And not just for Virtuals Protocol, but base at large, to have a scanner. So get this, a couple of years ago, in 23, actually late 23, we had a bot called the Prophecy. It was a really expensive bot. It was $3,000 for the premium function, and it really scanned the right ones, right? It all came up with these stickers that ran to multi millis, and that's really what you want, is to get a good position in those. Is just going to be so beneficial and so much fun, a fun way to make money. And so that is also going to be a part of my subscriptions, which are going to unfold in February. And because there's only a select elite few that can use the app to begin with, right? And its total functions, and the rest is going to be under subscription. And so just rolling from subscribers on X, you need a few things done for that. You need to be monetized. And of course, you need to have these 5 million views. So there's a great pivot for me to talk about the views a little bit, because Tick, have you watched your analytics at all from yesterday?
No, I haven't. Let me
Go check them out.
take a look.
So Adam was here. Yeah, I feel sorry he's not here with us
Oh,
to
damn.
get it.
My impressions is way. Whoa. Holy.
Yes,
What?
you get
Oh
monetized in a
my
couple of days.
God.
Yes, Adam is already monetized almost
Holy hell.
in a couple of days. Yeah. So yeah,
What?
I told you to
Dude,
do
I
this, right? I sent you the
7x'd.
links.
I 7x'd my. No, okay. So on the
How
12th.
much you have?
Yesterday, I 3x'd my highest number. Yesterday, and then no, and then today so far, I've over 7x'd my highest number. So today I'm at 793,000 impressions today. Yesterday it was 300,800 impressions. So
So that's a
yesterday,
milli. On how many? On how many? Get this, you guys. On how many posts did you comment, Tick?
like 6.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All these motherfuckers
What
telling you
the
to go to
hell?
a
It's
list,
just
to go to a
impressions.
fucking list
My
and do
impressions is
200 replies, get your account wrecked. That's
yeah. I'm
not the
up
way, you guys. Wild knows the way. I've been getting
80,000% or
last,
8,000% on impressions.
yeah.
1.1
So
mil.
Adam in a couple of days almost monetized doing
What the
this.
frick? This is
And
so
so yeah.
crazy.
And Tick only had 6 replies to something and is already on 1 million views.
Oh my
So
God.
yeah, so last week I got 4 teenagers monetized within 4 days with new accounts. New accounts. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That's up for a while here. I know it's real. So right now I have in a Telegram group. I have a special Telegram group now for some communities. And I was like, you guys want to get monetized and just pull up on these links, right? I'm sending you the post to respond to, and just get monetized in a couple of days doing this. Max 3 or 4 days. All right. So Alpha, let's say good morning to Tose. Hello, Tose. Good morning.
Yeah, what's up? Good
No.
evening.
Yeah, good evening, Fred.
I gotta get into that TG group. I mean, I'm already monetized, but I just want to see how you did it in like 5 days. You know, like
Oh,
it
like
took me
Adam, a couple of
four
days.
weeks
Some,
of doing like
yeah.
5-6 hours.
No, man. They got a
Wow.
million views just
Yeah, but I
six
did it
hours.
yeah, that's insane. I did it on football profiles because I'm a football guy, so
Yeah,
it was also fun for me to to get some news as well.
yeah.
So I did it like that. But if you can get monetized within 1 week, that'd be
A
awesome
couple of
because
days, man. Max four
I'm trying
days.
to on
Max 4 days.
That's
Real.
amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to onboard. I'm trying to onboard my in real life friends, but they don't believe this 5 million things that can be done within, let's say, 3 4 weeks. But if you say it can be done in 1 week, I gotta know the secret sauce.
Hello, you
Yeah,
guys.
that's
I
a
will
good
go
way
for
too.
the coffee
Yeah.
because this all got me very excited. You guys need to repost the room. Let's get some more people in here, right? And let's get things started. Let's get some more people on the stage as well. Request up if you want to go speak if you have questions.
What's
But
that
Adam
sound?
didn't.
There's
You guys didn't believe me. Nobody
there's
wanted to believe me. Adam didn't believe me. TK was like, and I sent them the links. So I was the guys reply to these posts, please. Just leave
it,
I'll tag you. Go ahead and leave a comment. And I got 500K views on my tag from Adam. I tagged Adam a few times, and so I'm still up in views as well. But I just wanted to have take care, look at his analytics, and be surprised at what happened with just 6 replies. So you got a
whoa.
million, right?
Yeah, I'm over a million, 1.1 mil. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
nuts.
yeah. This is how with 4 or 5, I actually keep my views going, right? So with 4 or 5 a day, I get like 1.5 million, 2 million views a day, right? So I just keep
Damn.
my numbers up. Yeah, for real, for real. The list, the 5 minute list, throw it away. You don't need it. All right. Eddie, good morning, Eddie. Eddie's with us. Eddie.
Good morning, Wild. Good morning, Tick and
Yo.
Toss. It has been
Good
a
morning.
really long time since I've been on, what's the ticker? And
Yeah.
yeah, I came here, I think yesterday, but then I think it was close to the end, so I decided to come back again today. How's everyone
Yes.
doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. You want to feel something?
Yeah. Uh, since you asked, I'm going to show Seoul City, and I'm sure you've probably seen that on the timeline a
Of
couple of
course.
times.
And
Soul
Discord.
City, yeah, yeah, yeah. So, Soul City is a collection that's coming out from Soul Gods. I would, the simple way in which I'll describe it is an economic engine because 80% of the main funds is going to be going into diversified trading and liquidity systems. So in this case, you're not just getting art for, you're not just getting art. The art does it also comes with quarterly payouts from the trades that the mint funds will be going into, and basically you put in your NFTs to work, and you're going to be three means in which uh, each NFT earns for you. One is the diversified trading, which includes assets outside crypto as well. And you're going to part of the mint funds are going to be going into liquidity systems, liquidity pools, and the third way is through Soul God tokens. You're going to be able to stake those NFTs for tokens. So it's, that I'll say it's that crossroad for people that are looking for NFTs, that get into NFTs because of the art, and also for people that get into NFTs because of the utility as well. Because let's face it, most of us here, if not all, are here to make money in the Web3 space, and this is, just one of the many ways in which you can, and it's going to be really good investment because you know, for Soul Gods, we don't have a roadmap. We always come up with stuff, see how it works before we actually announce it. So everything that you see here is from, different people trying different stuff. We have people with experience with tokens, with trading, uh, BTC, and all of that gold as well. Creator E.
owned a trading brokerage back in the UK before sold it off, and then we have Happy as well, because Happy is the reason why Soul Gods is a thing. Is the visionary behind it.
Mhm.
Asta and me, Paul, expert as well as Truth. So, you know, and in Soul Gods we have a really, really strong community. People contributing. We also, listen to the people as well, because the team is made up of people that were in the community from the get-go, people that have been supporting the project from the start, and just want to see Soul Gods head to the moon, to Valhalla. So if you're looking for somewhere to, put your money in, invest in, Soul City is the place for you. And well, it's not financial advice. Always do your research. If you're more of a numbers person, you can come up in our Discord. We do have the white paper. We have an extensive white paper, and we do have a simplified one as well. So whichever one, suits you, just have a read through it, and you'll understand why Saucity is it. And right now we do have pre-sale, our second pre-sale phase live, which is at 0.65. So if you do want to, you might actually want to open a ticket to get that allocation situated now, because on the midday, that phase is going to be open to everyone. Like, different projects are going to be fighting for spots, because it's a first come, first serve. And so the best way to get it now is to open a ticket in the Discord, secure your allocations, and then on the midday, all you have to do is pay a gas fee, and the NFTs yours.
Awesome. Yes. Tick, are you
Is it,
pulling that up, that
it's
information on the
Soul Gods,
soul?
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually just claiming my Soul God staking funds. So I just what was like 1,500 Soul Gods tokens. So I'm rich, you guys. But yeah, no, I've got three of my Soul Gods NFTs staked, and then also with the one of one thing that they're doing, that's 1,000 Soul Gods tokens per day, as long as you have it staked. So last month I made 30,000 Soul Gods tokens, which is equal to not very much USD. But I mean, the whole point, if I'm just stacking Soul Gods passively, it's honestly not the worst deal in the world. But yeah, the whole one of one concept, I guess they're extending it for another month. I don't know why, because I was like trying to like turn it back in, because I'd got the one of one NFT, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna. Someone was like, well, what if we don't want to turn it in? And then I forget who responded, but they're like, yeah, we'll just like make another one. We'll deactivate the one that you have, and then create another one. So it's like something that you can't really like, I don't know, cheat the system. But basically, for bullish community members of the Soul Gods, people that are like bull posting about them and actively, posting in the Discord or tagging Soul Gods things, or doing whatever, trying to get people to know about what's going on with the Soul Gods. So they chose, I forget how many, there was like 4 or 5 community members that I don't know how they were decided, but it was really cool. Somebody was in my DMs. I was getting messages, and they're like, "Dude, Tick, you won," and I was like, "Oh, cool!" And yeah, I love winning things, even if it's even if it's something I don't quite understand. But the staking of the one of one NFTs, freaking dope. Huge fan of the whole Soul Gods community and the team, and the primary ringleaders that between Happy, Asta, who else do we got? Click, and who else? Am I missing anyone? It's basically those three, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Happy, Creator, Asta, and Truth.
Yeah, dude.
Truth as well.
Such
Yeah.
cool people. And, dude, being in a space with Creator, dude, that guy always just cracks me up. There's just a lot of, like, good times going
He's
on
such
with.
a wholesome person.
Yeah, dude, I vibe with anyone that's like authentic, wholesome, people that like to have a good time, and people that don't take themselves too damn seriously. at the end of the day, So yeah, that is definitely super bullish on Soul Gods, man. I think that what they're doing, that they're just getting started. I think that in like a few years from now, we're gonna look back and be like, damn, like I think that they're gonna continue building, because I mean, they've only been around. Soul Gods has been around for a few months, and they've already built a nice foundation so far, in my humble opinion. I don't know, but I think that they're doing a great job, and I can't wait to see what unfolds.
Yeah, because we did get the gold verification badge today. Soul Gods is officially an organization on X,
On what?
and
Oh, gold
it's
badge on X?
Yes,
Wait a
yes, I
second.
yes,
saw that today
What?
too. Yeah, isn't it crazy? Let's have a look, you guys. Let's
That's
have a look. I'm
freaking
gonna
dope, dude. What?
look. There's been so much going on here with Wild for the New Year's that I haven't. You look. I got tons of soul gods. Actually, I got some grails, right? And I love the soul gods. I have yet to sell even one. But here's the Wild was too busy to help push, but I'll be shortly making some posts about it right this
Well,
week, and
honestly,
show my
if I,
part of my collection.
I mean, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth, but I mean, it is a very low market cap for someone with your kind of reach. If I'm being like full disclosure, because at 100K market cap, if you're to be shilling it on the timeline, there's just a lot that could go wrong. Let's say somebody in your group who's following you is like, oh, I'm gonna ape like 10K into that, and they don't even realize the price impact, which probably isn't gonna happen because people understand that. But you know what I mean? Like shilling something that's
Yeah.
100K market cap, it could kind of, it has it's a liability almost, has its pitfalls. No? What do you think,
What
Meg?
what has pitfalls? Sorry.
Oh, if you, hypothetically, if you were to be shilling Soul Gods like super hard, and you're like, yeah, everyone needs to get in on this. I'm saying it's such a low market cap, it could easily be manipulated too. Someone could still get in and buy a huge holding and basically
Oh, for
just wreck the
sure.
chart. So for
Well,
you, it's kind
yeah.
of a
Well,
liability.
but look, but you know my philosophy in this, right? You as a project, as a ticker, people cannot. You cannot keep preventing traders from trading your token.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
happened with
it's
Froge.
really
Look,
what you want.
look at the
Yeah, exactly.
Froge
Somebody
chart,
bought
and
15K
yep,
and then a couple of days later dunked the whole
yeah.
15K and make the chart look bad again. But
I've I've
you
seen
just you
I've
can't
seen
prevent
KOLs.
this.
I've seen KOLs too making calls on Froge, and like, yeah, we called Froge and it did 27x. They called it at 100K or something, and did a 27x at 2.7 mil, and that's
Yeah.
all that they wanted. Like for them, they're like, yeah, that's good enough. They
Yeah.
all sold their bags, they all cashed out, and so that's one of the
Yeah.
reasons that the chart has had a ceiling of like 3.6 to 4.1, somewhere in that ballpark, I believe.
Yeah,
Today, I
that's
think,
like a value area. It
yeah.
hit 6 mil at the high, right? But there's so
Oh,
much
was it
more to come.
6?
Yeah, 6 milli was the all-time
Mm,
high.
mm.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, that happens. People trade the token, and
Yeah,
it's all volume. In the end, it's all volume, and volume is what we love, right?
right.
So
But as
you cannot, yeah,
Yeats get out, Yeats sell their bags, they get their cheeseburgers, and what happens is the support, the people that are holding people that are holding the hodling, and the
yeah,
believers, those are the ones that actually get the payout when whatever happens. All of a sudden they're
yeah.
holding 100x's in value
Well, for
because
me,
something.
even with
Uh-huh.
repo, right? So a
Right,
repo
that's
I got at
insane.
800K,
God, that's
and
so
and it,
nuts.
and I forgot about it, and it's sitting now at
Yeah,
20, 46
that's
mil or
and
something.
and
So
because the tech is good, right?
yeah,
It's
well,
like
fuck, the tech is like
it's like we barely
really
understand.
well. We're
I
gonna
barely
talk about that
understand
a
the
little
tech.
bit
It's
because I
funny.
have more gems like this, and I really
Yeah.
was like that. Really gave me idea to build this app to
Mm,
start building in a hurry because there's more of these agents that are doing that, and I wish I would have bought 5Gs. Just like that's
right.
always after the fact,
Oh,
you guys.
hindsight's 2020, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like
But
what
I
the
did I
hell?
did make like $14,000 there, 13 point something.
How much did you make off
So
a whiteout? Or actually, no, that's not an appropriate question to ask. Well, if I was to guess, you probably made less than $500 on whiteout.
what's
I'm.
Whiteout doing right now? No, I only
It's
bought like $50 or something.
Yeah, it's standing
So
still. It's the
it's standing
craziest looking.
still.
It's a bullish chart. It's a
Well,
bullish
then we
chart.
need
Look
to
at
show
that.
harder.
It's
Yeah,
been
it
moving
looks good.
sideways for 24 hours. That doesn't happen. Like, this is a
No.
weird ticker. Like, for
Yeah,
it to be on
it's kind of weird,
Solana
yeah.
and to have this kind of support, there's no
For
volatility and
so low cap,
like,
yeah.
what the hell?
Micro cap,
Yeah,
yeah.
so everyone's just watching, like, okay, who's gonna sell?
Yeah,
Because as soon as people do start selling, like, I'm gonna get out. That's when
yeah,
it's gonna rip. This is the bullish
yeah.
looking chart, and I know you can't TA a chart at 20K, but 26K that's only 24 hours old. But looking at it, it's like if I was a betting man, I'm like it looks bullish. I think it's gonna run,
It
dude.
does. It does.
It
But
does.
before we move on to these things, let's have a.
Sorry.
But thank you, Eddie, for coming up and
Mm-hmm.
shilling. You guys, if you want to come up and
I love,
shill, we're
dude. I'm
live on 6 live streams.
huge fan of
Right?
anyone that's big on soul gods too. I think that the whole community
Yeah.
is awesome, and I love anyone that's bullish on anything, man. I have mad respect for anyone that has conviction and belief in anything, man. I want to hear more about
Oh, for
what
real, for
you
real.
what you care about. You know what I mean? That's like kind of what the whole premise of this
We don't
is.
see it anymore on the timeline as much, like people shilling their
Yeah,
bags,
yeah.
right? No. And today, and I think we're gonna heat up a little bit in the trenches, and the kitchen is heating up. I
These
think a new
candles.
meta
They're,
will
they're,
be born soon,
look at these
right? I don't know where
candles.
it's gonna come from, but we have scanners for that too. That's actually a function that I'm gonna add to the app, right? So it scans for
Ooh,
meta trends as well,
do we still
and
need
so
to
we
go?
get on shit early. Yeah,
We still need to go over Bitcoin, right? Looking at the chart right now, it looks like dude, this
Bitcoin.
is crazy. Yeah, just on Bitcoin. I mean, it's at 93.9.
Now we're in range, and this is
We're
still in bear flag range, so we're
because if
still not out of range here.
but if we
It's
break the 94, if we break through 94.5, right? We have to break that, and then all of a sudden
oh,
it's like things change, right? No.
wow. What we really need, is on the weekly that stochastic RSI to be above both
Mm.
signals to be above confirmed over 20 points. So we're in oversold conditions, and anytime we get above that 20 points, we have about 85% of a rip on the weekly. And when it's on the weekly, that's a big trend indicator. That's a very strong move. I know people in my environment that are Bitcoin traders, right? They actually make a yearly income out of doing 2 trades a year based on that stochastic golden cross on the weekly. When that is
Mm.
confirmed over 20, that's when they put in large leveraged trades, so large futures. They would go
Ah.
20K, they would buy $20,000 and do a 40x.
Wow. Yeah, I was looking
And
at the
that's
lower
what they do
time
two
frames.
times a year.
Obviously, you always
Yeah.
catch me looking at the lower time frames. It's I'm so grateful for you because you always kind of remind me. Once I put it
Yeah.
on the weekly, it looks
Yeah.
completely. I was looking at 4 hour candles and I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
this looks bullish. And then you put it
Well,
on
four
weekly and it's
hours is
like,
good if you're trading on a day or a day and a half. Then
yeah,
that 4 hour is your alpha chart. But if you're looking for long-term trends, so where are we going to go from here in a few weeks? Well, then we have to put on at least a daily or a weekly.
mm-hmm.
And so the weekly is alpha. That golden cross happens twice a year, confirmed twice a year.
What
And so you
happens?
can
It's
make two big
coiling.
trades on that.
What happens when it coils the way that it does? So stochastic RSI on weekly candles, it's does the golden cross and then it coils back through 2 more times between
Yeah, yeah.
September and now. Yeah, it's like coiling.
But sharp rejections, right? So
Mm.
that when it coils like that, it means that there's a price squeeze coming and there's going to be volatility.
Wow, you
Now,
see
and
it in the
when we
Bollinger
see,
Band, don't you? Yeah.
yeah, see that? And
Wow.
when you see a Bollinger Band, you see the Bollinger Band corresponding with that
Right.
coiling of the RSI. So that coiling of the RSI is basically the last spasm before a big move comes. And so we kind of in that zone right now,
Yeah.
but the big move needs to be confirmed because it can just go do like that for a few weeks more. And so
Mm-hmm.
when to put in our trade? Okay, when it is confirmed above 20 points, that's your best bet, right? Because that doesn't happen often, and when it does, it is 85% a percent chance of a really good rip, right? This time in a long. Now in reverse, we can also trade the death cross, right? So we can confirm a death cross as well when it's confirmed below 80 points. That's where you put in your short and then short Bitcoin. And so that these are very easy trades.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually where I'm going with my trading as well. because these boys have been telling me like, Wild girl, we love you, but you're over trading by and large, and I know you love to TA and be busy with all of that. But how about if you just do two to four trades a year, go big, and get the bread in for that, and then you can spend all your time building everything that you want to build. And they're kind of right, because it's taken away tons of my yeah,
Spinning your wheels
editing.
more than what's necessary, basically.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
because on the day I
because it's
now need to
fun.
spend so many hours on trading to
I
get my
identify
yeah,
with that. I mean, I don't
yeah.
trade on the same level as you, like especially not with the leverage. But even when I was just doing this spot, like swing trading and things like
Mm-hmm.
that, like over a year ago,
Yeah.
I love. There was something I loved about the excitement and the thrill and the and the success. There's nothing better than when you have like a hunch when you're like, ooh, I think that this one's speaking to me, like this ticker, like I like for whatever reason all the things are lining up, it's checking the boxes, and you're like, this one's like a for sure thing, and then you hit like a 10x or 100x or 20x, and you're like, yes, I'm the smartest person in the world. Like that's I used to love that feeling so much, and then after losing a few $1,000 doing that,
Yeah.
though, it's like you
But
make
they
some
they've
bad
been
bets.
telling me trade
Uh-huh.
smarter, not harder,
Yeah, it's
and
true.
I needed to hear because you guys, if you don't know, I sold my gym, which I bought my gym with my XRP gains from last bull run, and so I paid for all of that just fair and square. I sold my gym in July, and then I went full time into trading. And but then you kind of, when you do make a shift like this, you got to figure out how much you need every month to cover the bills and budget wise. And I kind of felt hindsight, right? I kind of left it open about what I wanted to do, but besides, doing my futures and some liquidity pool trading, which I'm doing more of as well. And so, hindsight, I was really feeling myself that I needed an income now based on the trading, and that made me a little bit anxious, or there was a lot of pressure. And I found that I was chasing trades too much. And these guys were really, and we had a good lunch date all together with the Bitcoin maxis, and they were like, look, you need to calm down. You know, this is true. Listen to us. Just do your two to four big trades a year. You have the bags to do it, so why don't you do it, right? And so yes, I'm going to follow up with that advice. Wild needed to hear this. Sometimes Wild needs to hear the alpha as well, and smack me in the face a little bit, because I can get to be stubborn sometimes. Let's talk to some more people. We got Reggie here with the hand up. Reggie, how you doing?
Yo, hello, Wild. I'm doing good. It's a fantastic night. I just got in actually from plowing snow. It has been snowing like 40 centimeters now, and
Oh my
I
god,
don't
oh my
think it will
god.
stop. I don't think it's
Oh,
stopping.
oh, I feel for you. Do you have food? You need to hide.
I actually had a friend. He delivered a care package to me earlier.
Oh,
So,
so good, man.
I'm just here in the trenches gathering my ammo. I'm getting ready because I think the trenches are heating up. My moon bag of my baby hippo Mudeng is currently pumping a little bit. And, he's my country's mascot. I'm very proud of him. So, let's go.
Let's go, you guys. Well, Reggie is going to be in spaces 24/7 now because he is so locked in. He has no other option than to be locked in. That was,
Yeah, I'm snowed in. I can't
my guy, it's going
really
to have
go
its
out.
reasons, right? It's everything
Yep.
has a reason. So just surrender to the process,
Reggie,
right? Don't try and tinker.
Reggie,
This is like, yep.
are you monetized? I'm sorry, I was just reading something, so I don't know if I just missed it. But are you monetized yet?
Not yet.
Okay,
I'm currently working on the
dude,
Reggie,
pressure.
hold
this.
on, Tick. Reggie, get
Sorry.
into our Telegram on what's the ticker. Send him an invite, Tick.
Yeah, my mind is so absolutely blown, dude.
Yeah,
I
Tick, go.
can't stress it enough that I'm yesterday
Tick.
while there's like try this, and nothing has ever worked as well as no one has ever told me to try something and I've had the
The honey
results. Dude,
hole.
I freaking screamed when she's like check your analytics. Dude, I screamed. I was like, "What?"
No
Bro,
way.
I got
Yo,
a
share the
million
alpha.
views.
Send the ticket.
A million
Yo.
views in one day. But just by, I mean, it was like 300,000 in one day and then
He
700,000 the
did
next.
six
Bro,
replies and
I'm
1 million
I'm
views.
literally
So
astonished. So
yeah,
and the way that I did it, she was, bro, it's like the
Okay,
weirdest
yo.
thing. Here, I'm gonna send you
but
the invite to the Telegram. Yeah,
tick.
sorry.
Let's use that to get
Yeah,
people in our
I'm
What's the
excited
Ticker
as well. Take
Telegram.
yo for real. Like I have 2 million impressions,
Dude,
or maybe
What?
you'll be
2.5.
there. You'll be there by Friday. By Friday we
Let's
can get you.
fucking go,
I think
yo.
so cuz
Edge, are
I'm
you
not
hearing
monetized
this?
yet.
Yo, give me some claps, yo.
Yeah.
No,
Here,
okay.
I'm gonna
So everybody who wants that
I have no
alpha,
idea.
send a DM to Tick. Get into our Telegram because I can help you there better than I can do in space. Because I can actually send you guys the
yeah.
links to click on and to show you what to do with those. Right, because there's a rhythm and rhyme and reason to this. It's very simple, but if you don't follow up, you're going to be haywire with it as well.
Bro, it's
So
crazy.
yeah,
It
get into our Telegram, you
it's
guys.
a
What's the ticket
Let's
simple
Telegram?
go.
it's a simple recipe and dude, it's so obvious too and it's kind of weird. It's kind of like not intuitive because the fact is like you're looking for foreign posts with millions of impressions and you can respond literally. I in some of the posts I just responded I have no idea what's going on right now just to see what kind of response I'd get and my impressions just freaking ran. On the live stream right now. I have the live stream up. If you look
Yeah.
at the thing, mhm.
I sent you something into Telegram.
Oh, sorry.
Let's invite some
Got you.
people
Okay.
into our Telegram,
Okay, I just saw that. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, because our Telegram is going to play a bigger role
Mhm.
here because everybody in the Telegram will be at one point elite because it's going to be closed. So get into our Telegram. What I'm building is that scanner that is much like built like the prophecy at the time, right, where it picked up on these big runners,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so that is going to have a little bit of our focus
And,
there as well.
and
So
you know the
outside of the monetization or shit that we put in
and
Yeah,
there.
I have
and
a question,
go ahead.
while.
Yeah.
So do you use a branded, like wild branded Telegram, like on your account? Like, do you follow your brand name on Telegram, or do you
Yes, I
use the
do.
docs
Well,
name?
yes, yeah, well, no, actually, my Telegram is older than my ex account, right? Because it used to be the same as my other
Yeah,
ex
mine
account.
as well, and it's my government
So
name, yo.
actually, it's my name. It's Wilder Jackson. So Wilder Jackson is my TG. But
What?
for the group, what's the ticker? Right, you need a special invite to get there, so we'll send you an invite. If you want one, just go ahead and DM Tick. So you need to DM Tick and he will send you the invite to the What's the Ticker Telegram. So
Great.
that's our group. Yeah, that's our group, you guys, where we can alphanize each other. Let's go. And yeah, if you're not monetized, we got I got you, right? I got you. So here's what I did last week, or actually I started in the holiday vacation with 14s, and three of them are running my account, right? One day this one day the next. I made them make accounts and do get followers quickly. Then I gave them the blue check mark, so I paid for a year blue check mark on them. In return, they're gonna learn how through my account how to run my account to run their own accounts, right? Yeah, and then I got them monetized. One got in 2 days, the other one in three, and two in 4 days with this. So immediately with new accounts, right? So it works. It works fantastically. Who knew? And I'm keeping my score up as well, right? Because my own post sometimes don't do it. I had a few viral posts in October. I was focusing on making viral posts, and I got 9 million, 8 million views on my good mornings and stuff. But it actually also kind of drags my engagement ratio because your engagement ratio is the amount of views divided by the engagement, and so by the comments and the likes. And so that makes your engagement ratio, and that is actually the number. If that's high, you get paid a little more. So for if you're monetized already, that's really a number to look at. And if you have too many views, but the extra views are not giving you more engagement, it's going to drag that number down. And so I kind of want to have a good I want to sit on 1 million a day, right? 1 million views a day, I do. but no more than that. And so by doing implementing this, I'm kind of keeping that in how do you say, within the boundaries, right? So I'm actually doing, my account keeps doing very well. So that's the alpha when it comes to engagement ratio. And if you are monetized, how to work with this, right? So because not every comment is the same, right? And pays you the same. There's a difference, a hierarchy in that as well. And so that's why just a GM is a low quality comment and that doesn't pay much. So always incentivize people when you do your good morning, right? Stop replying. First of all, stop replying to people who just do GM with a picture. Because if you respond to low quality, you're going to be seen as low quality as well.
What about Nikita? Doesn't he say
Yeah, he did. He was
he's
trolling the
he
shit out of it.
yeah.
He's trolling the shit out of it. But so don't do this. Don't respond to these people and don't be like that people, right? So your post should say more than GM. And I always do like a little story. Some people read it, some not, but I always leave it up to the people to respond to that. And sometimes people do, and you have a little bit of a back and forth, and that is actually keeping your post into the algorithm, right? So every time that happens, you get a little boost from that because you as the author are replying on your own under your own comments, right, on your own post, and there's a little back and forth. So always incentivize people to have that little back and forth. And when you naturally find it on other people's posts, just go ahead and do that back and forth, right? The more you do with other people, more likely will happen on under your posts as well. So you keep remaining bullish because a lot of people are doing 1,000 replies a day, 1,500 replies a day. And I told these teens to just run some tests here. So they one day they did 1,000 on my account, and actually for me it wasn't that much bullish. So I just do 200 to 300, and with the engagement I'm getting, I'm happy, right? If I boost that up, I'm getting more, but it also demands more of my day, and I'm happy with what I got. I don't need to be because Elon money is not what this is about for me, right? So what I need to do to get more Elon shekels is a waste of my time compared to the money.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't do it for the Elon money. We do it for the cloud that then gets
Yeah.
you money into something else, right? So for a whole year, for like 8 or 9 months when Raid and X came out for Sui and people were in the trenches on Sui, I rocked that Raid and X referral link and it still pays me a decent amount. Right now it's on 200 Sui, but used to be between 300 and 500 Sui. And I'm just keeping the Sui and stacking the bag, right? So if Sui is going to $10, wild here, island time, right? And so you build that up over time though, and now I'm rocking the open art AI, and that is going to be built up, but I expect that to be 1,500 and 3,000 of a monthly passive income as well. After a couple of months, maybe 3 or 4 months, right? If I throw the numbers that I get right now with the referrals that I brought in already and the rate of that. So I've been doing that for a week now, consistent. And in that week, I'm on about $106 in a week. And so if I project that out 3 months, I should be able to get 1,500 and between 1,500 and 3,000, depending on the package these people are getting monthly. And this is all passive income, right? So realize that if you do not have any referral link in your bio to refer to, something that aligns with your account, so OpenArt AI, I already use that to make my own content. So it's very easy for me to have a link under there that says, "Hey, you want to build this content? Go ahead. Here's the link," right? And then they can decide if they want to join up for a paid subscription there. So, but if you have nothing in your bio and nothing that you can post, that's a net zero on opportunity. So it's zero. Nothing is nothing. Makes nothing.
Honestly, while I have paid a lot of money just to be able to GM. So F Nikita, like for real. I saw your post. He has now officially, I don't know if he's officially gone out and said it, but yo, he said GM, it's fixed. So yeah, I
Yeah, I
will
know.
keep on GMing.
I reposted him, but he's trolling the shit out of
Yeah,
people.
I saw
So
that. Yeah.
so GM was never wrong, right? I think he went to the extreme example of things and
Mm-hmm.
how
Mm-hmm.
many replies can then reduce your reach. But this is nothing new. When you are constantly doing only GM, you're gonna get deboosted. We all knew this already. It's nothing new for the crypto, the people who are into this, right? And it also doesn't make you authentic. So you're not gaining any followers,
Well,
not by much, right?
you just sneak it in
Mhm.
sometimes, a GM here, a
Sometimes, yeah.
GM there.
If you want to be, yeah. Sometimes if you're quick about it, it can happen. I'm
Yeah,
sure to do
but
it.
with original content as well. That's
Well, I
important.
kind of made, I kind look in my vocabulary, throughout the day. I'm calling everybody babe, right? That's me. I'm also saying GMEs. So it's not GM. I'm doing GMEs, right? And
Yo, that's
good
original.
mornings, right? So people know when they see a GME, it's me, right? GME, good mornings,
That's smart.
right? So it's but that's me, and that's typical for me. I do that in my day here all the time too. When I talk to people, I just be like that, right? So that's authentically me. And so if you
Edge,
do that a lot, people recognize you by that vocabulary that you're using. It's
you
great.
should have G Edge, like for real
Yeah,
Edge.
Yeah,
GHPs.
That's a
yeah,
nice one, yo.
yeah, definitely. I do have some variations. I do like D to them to the G, those things on top of the
Yeah, but
morning,
G
grand
to the
rise. Yeah.
M, like everyone does
Yeah.
that. Everyone change up the
No,
word
but Ed has
sometimes.
his own. He has the reminderators.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
he
I
says
Yeah.
see
there, he
that.
says
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
reminderators.
yeah. That's a
And
Yeah.
nice one.
you that catches on you guys because you're doing something different, but and not generic like the rest, and it's you, right? So it's very naturally Edge. When I see reminderators, I think Edge, right? So that is something that is powerful in branding, is linguistics again, how you use your vocabulary. That's typical to you, because we all have quirks in our language, or even when we write it down, that are typically us. So utilize this because people are going to recognize you by it, right? It might not work for the first time, but relationships will build over time, and you get recognizable for that, and even iconic for that. So other people will try and imitate you, right? So when I say,
Yo, I
yeah,
have a nice one.
go do it.
I have a pirate dog, so I should be Greggy.
Yeah, right.
That's a
Do it.
nice one, yo.
Yeah, do it. Also, you guys, your name. Your name too, right? So we know with the Doginal dogs, because of the Bart branding course, that our name is very important. But then still, that four letters, it could be something that people already use. Wild is a word that's being used a lot. If I go to my search bar and
Yo,
do wild sometimes, I go there and I search up people you wild, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm here, right? Or I do the GIF where I'm just coming from under the table to look over the table and be like, yeah, what's here, right? So that's wild, and I'm like, yeah, for real, right? So use a word like that and look up in the search bar to see how much it search. Do some research, and then pick a word that's actually being used in language a lot, because you can align yourself there with content as well. So that's just another way of branding yourself, right? If somebody's laughing here, boo. Boo, I see you, boo. That's also great. Hey, boo. Oh, this sounds more like a boo, like ghostly. You guys, welcome here in the.
I don't get it. How are people in
What's
China
it?
and Japan and Korea 12 million impressions on some of these posts? It's like,
Yeah,
what?
take.
They're plugged in,
yo,
yo.
haven't you seen the Chinese like social media farms?
No, I
Like,
guess.
yo,
Oh, yes, yes, with all those
these
phones.
Chinese they
Oh man,
sit
they
with,
know how to
yeah,
do
like
that.
thousand of phones and they click
Well, here's
one
some
button and get
alpha.
1,000 likes, yo.
Yeah, if you want to be a content creator on YouTube or on X, then go to the Chinese X and the
Yeah, that's
Chinese YouTube, like
insane.
Bilibili. If you are on there, I have a team that does that. That makes like 2 Gs a month. Being on
Yo,
Bilibili,
Billy Billy, that's
Bilibili,
funny.
yeah, being on
What?
Bilibili instead of YouTube, because it pays more than YouTube. Actually, it's also easier to get monetized there for some freaking reason. So they are making more money with Chinese social media, and it has the WhatsApp, it has the X, it has the YouTube, it has TikTok, but it's all called differently. Just look that up,
Hmm.
right? Make accounts there and be bullish and start making content there, getting bigger bags, right?
Yo, while there are so many people over there, so maybe the threshold to get monetized is like a
No,
little
it's
bit,
actually pretty easy. It's a lower
yeah,
threshold
a
and a
little
different
bit
algorithm.
easier because there
Yeah.
are so many people. So most people they do this Like I know of Asians that only work with social medias. Like that's only what
Mm-hmm.
they do every day.
Yeah, it's a trip. I saw some people on TikTok. There was this chick in China that was selling like watches, and I went into the comments. I don't know why, what inspired me to do
Yeah.
this, but I was like, why don't you come over to the U.S.? Like, I was being friendly about it, but I was like, and
Yeah.
she was like, I
Tick was
can't
being friendly.
leave. She's like, I need to save up for a visa.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
wasn't trying to
Yeah.
tell her to come and like visit me or something weird, but I was like, hey, you should come visit, come to
Tick was like,
America.
come here to Cali, sit on my lap.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
it wasn't like that. I don't know what inspired me, but it was because she had like a thick accent or something. I was just like, "Hey, have you been to
Oh,
California?"
trust me, Tick.
Yeah.
I like Chinese woman.
Well,
Like,
I
I'm
mean,
half Thai. I've been there many times.
well, yeah, but it was just one of those things where I was just being friendly, and she was telling me that would need to save up like 10 grand for a visa in order to leave. I'm like,
That's a
what?
lot of
And
money,
so I was like,
but
That's
okay,
no,
chick.
that's a little
I
much.
was like, I
That's
got you covered.
exaggerated.
So I Venmoed
she's
her
going to
10
get
grand.
that from doing social media and posting, and also, like my mother, she is cracked on the Facebook algo, and all she does is like create mukbang videos
I love
and
it.
cook food. you
Yeah.
know
Nice.
And I mean, sometimes things can be that simple, you guys. We are sometimes overthinking our content by and large, and that keeps you stuck, right? It keeps you in like a hole because, and a lot of people went to my DMs, what do you do to make these videos? And it's like, cool. I found my thing because I like making them. So find something that you like and just start posting about it because the algorithm is not so much it starts with other people, not you. And so later on you can definitely elevate your game with your content for real, but don't overthink because it doesn't have a lot of sway, right? The sway is still the replies that weighs the heaviest. And we all know that some things can go, some moron things can go viral, and you sit there like, really? And it's, you cannot catch that. That is just in the moment. So don't overthink your content. I know somebody, his account is still the same, and he's still talking about how he overthinks everything on a daily. And his account is still the same, hasn't moved. And every morning, I wish him good morning. He does the good morning post still. He doesn't reply to more people. Like I say, hey, say hello to more people, fam, right? And then watch your content being thrown out there. But no, he doesn't. He just doubles down and every. And the next day, it's like again the post of overthinking and procrastinating on content. And it's like, bro, it's not about your content. It starts with you saying hello to other people, and then they'll come and see your content, and then you can level up your content. But we all know that some people just do a GM with no content at all and get 500 comments under there. So it's not initially about your own content. Don't overthink that shit, right? Don't do it.
yeah, like for real, my mother, I don't know how she does it. Like she racks in 500 impressions on just eating food and posting like pictures of my cousin, my little cousin. He's
Yeah,
2 years
yeah,
old,
yeah.
and yeah, it's
Kids,
like,
kids do well.
yeah, the
Puppies do
Asian
well.
algo, it's apparently a little bit different, but it's the same principle.
Holy
So
shit!
you
Hold on,
need
I
to
just got an
reply.
alert, you guys. I need to watch this. Hold on.
I just got a yawn, guys. Hold
It
on.
has been migrated. Hold on. I see. What is happening to that whiteout token, Tick?
Uh-oh.
Did it just
Nanikore,
migrate it?
let
Hold
me
on.
see. I see your live stream, Tick.
What happened to Whiteout?
I don't know. I just got an alert from something.
No, did it rug? It looks like
No, no, it was scanned. I got it from my scanner. I got back whiteout has migrated.
oh no.
It's now at
Oh.
59.3K.
Oh, okay, okay. I don't know why I'm not seeing it in my wallet. What the frick?
I don't know.
Let
Hold
me see.
on. I don't
Um,
know if that scanner is correct though, or
mm,
it is another token. That could be the same thing.
I'm at 31.2. It needs to hit
Oh, did it
56 to
migrate?
migrate,
Did it
right?
hit anything? Did it hit anything?
It looked like it went up and then it came back down. Like there's a little.
Yeah, okay, but did it migrate?
Let me
I'm gonna
check.
check. Hold
I'll
on.
have to go on deck screener, right?
You can, yeah, you can check on the decks. Holy shit! Wait, that happened in this space. We should have watched it a little bit.
I know, right? Fuck.
The fuck. Oh, fuck.
It's
Yo, we got
53.
a little bit
Ooh, yeah, look at that
So
candle.
excuse my
Okay.
French. It's
excited
all recorded.
over the
What's
impression farmings. Yo, shit.
50?
F bombs coming.
1 minute. Oh yeah, because it just bonded a minute ago. But as
Yeah, it's
soon as it
bonded.
bonded, look
See?
at all these sales. What?
Oh yeah, because that's what happens after things are bonded. It's always that boom and then it comes down again because there's people don't get like why is that happening? It's like guys, there are snipers that snipe at the point where it bonds
Oh,
and then they do a 1x and then
ooh,
the snipers sell their bags. So that's what's
oh.
happening, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah, yeah.
2x'd. I've hit a 2x. I don't. Should
I made
I
Eddie
should sell half
co-host.
my
I do.
bag, right? Right now's the time to.
Hold on. I got in at 10K market cap, so I'm not worried about this shit at all. But I
Yeah, but I
just
want
want
to
to
take
see
out
what
my
happens.
initial. Should I? Nah, just leave it. Oh, look at that candle. 60.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
shit. I'm like, should I sell? Oh my god, dude.
Holy shit! Here we go.
Oh
Pump
my
the shit out
god.
of this one. Oh,
I'm
this one is getting called, right? Yeah, I'm gonna make a
dude.
post as well.
Dude, I'm
Yo, let me in. Let me
Bags
on
of
the
yeah,
train.
it's
What
on
is
I
going
told
on,
you
it's
yo?
guys
my
it was a
post
cook.
from yesterday. It's
My
whiteout is the
scanner is not
ticker.
wrong.
I don't post a lot of tickers, but this one I had a good feeling about because Wild
Yeah.
had a good feeling about it. Well, and not
Yeah, it got on my scanner, right?
yeah.
So I'm building a scanner, guys, that can tell quality from quantity a little bit,
Yeah, fam,
and I'm
it's
just tweaking it. The
yeah,
runners, right? We need some runners, and
22 hours ago
you,
I posted we got a runner and then I posted the ticker is whiteout and then the CA is right
yeah.
under it.
Yo, I'm on deck screener right now. I see it.
Make sure you have
Fuck,
the right
let's go,
CA.
Reggie. You still have your bags?
Me, I do.
Who's got bags? Adam's got
Uh,
bags.
I didn't sell.
God
Adam's
damn.
not here. Adam is feeding.
Adam's on a
Oh, it's
yacht.
good to be back in the trenches.
And Dev is on a yacht. And he ain't coming back.
Well.
Come on, Edge, join the train, yo. We're going to jump this shit. We
All right.
are
No,
Hey,
apes,
Edge
post that
you
Edge
she
know.
made
faded
it
Oh,
yet,
yesterday. He
Tiff.
said he
I'm
doesn't do
staying
that
out.
shit. Yeah.
Fredo is back. Fredo, your bags are pumping, my
Frito.
guy.
Frito Lay.
Fredo,
Yo,
we did a
Frito.
clean 6x from here.
Valhalla.
Like clean.
This is our ticket to Valhalla.
Fredo.
Dude, this is
I told you
crazy.
to let it cook. I went to bed
Yo.
last night. I was like, let this one cook.
Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Fredo. Yo, bro.
Oh my
Are you
goodness,
here?
dude.
Yo, what's good, Wild?
We got a runner on the map. We got
Yo, is it the one with 59,000
yes,
market cap?
it's at 61 market cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go, yo.
We got it. I scanned it yesterday. I told you guys that 12K market cap or something. And then some people bought into space, some people didn't. We posted CA. And when I closed the space, I said, look, I'm gonna let this bag cook because I'm having good vibes about it, right? Just the scanner told me, and I believe in what I build. So
Hey,
and I
yo,
know
not
that it does
financial
these things.
advice. They're not forcing me to do anything. I'm aping this shit.
Oh, be
We
careful.
aped together yesterday too. So I'm telling nobody to ape. Like I believe in what I build. You don't need to believe me. Everybody does things on their own. I do believe that it's a ton of fun when we are doing shit. I've been in many spaces where we did the aping going on every time, right? And it was just a ton of fun. And sometimes we lost, sometimes we won big. Just when it's micro cap like that, just watch it, right? Don't go crazy. Just because if it's 10K market cap, a $50 bag will get you
Yeah.
a large portion of supply there,
That's like
right?
what,
So
2 million tokens or something? No, more than that. That's like
more.
yeah, like 10 million.
3 or 4, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, from pump, right? But you guys, I'm building that scanner out. I'm tweaking every time to get it better, and so we can get special virtual
Ooh.
protocols when there's a lot of incentive for these tokens to go to 50 mil, 100 mil, 150 mil, and we kind of want those runners, right? So and just like repo, they take maybe 3 weeks to get there. That they don't go to 50. It's not a meme tokens. These are not meme tokens, right? They're AI agents. They're utility, and sometimes they take 3 or 4 weeks to cook, just like repo did.
Yo,
But they will get there, right?
I didn't
So
even ask what the token was. Yeah,
It's a
With
meme
the
coin.
whiteouts?
It's a meme
yeah,
It's a
the
coin.
meme
white
token. It's
coin.
white out.
But
Yeah.
be
It's a
careful
meme coin.
if you're gonna ape though, just be aware of your price impact. So anything
Yeah,
over
yeah,
like
yeah.
$100 is gonna be a ton of money because like think about how many token like if you put 100 like if you let's say you put like 300 bucks in, that's gonna secure
Mm-hmm.
you like 20 million tokens, and your price impact's gonna be crazy. You're gonna print a big green candle on the chart. So just be
Yeah.
aware of your
Yeah,
impact.
many can sell
And
that
watch
green
a little
candle.
because we're
Careful,
coming
yeah.
down to 50K right now.
Right.
So just take it easy. Don't get crazy here.
Yeah.
Let it sit a little.
Now you're giving me advices, yo. It's like no, no,
Just
no, no. I'm ready to ape. You
point
know.
All
two
right, cool.
soul will go a
Well, you
long
do
way.
you.
Point 0.2 soul, 0.5 soul will go a long way right here. So just be careful.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just keep
Just
me
Ape,
on
own
the
it.
look,
inside.
ape
Don't
money
dump on
is
my
ape
head.
money,
You know.
right? Ape money is not life savings. I have
Mm,
my ape budget, and that is for me approximately what I would spend on a night on a town with some drinks,
yeah,
right, and having fun. And that is my ape budget, right? So I'm aping with that kind of money, not
exactly.
with,
Exactly,
yeah,
and
Exactly.
no crying in the casino.
no
You
Right.
know.
crying in
If
that
if it
casino
if
for
it goes
real.
to zero, I'm not gonna be heartbroken. I'm gonna be like, oh, well,
Well,
that was
then we
fun.
had fun
You
and an
know,
experience,
yeah,
right?
exactly. And it's like if it does like rip, then it's like, oh, whoa, I did not expect that. It's
We
like
had massive fun doing it yesterday. Right now, we're having fun in this space too. So good times for me, right? I don't care. And the bag is up. So, Fredo, do you still have that bag? Bro,
and Bitcoin's at 94.3. Let me see. Yeah, damn. 94 point. We just need to break 90. Yeah, that we're. I think we'll break 95 today.
Holy shit! Sorry, I just watched Fredo's feed, and that was exactly as you explained. While only GM, 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 GM. That's
yeah,
wild.
but crazy enough, it's Fredo though. It's so him. To be,
Wild.
when he comes in space, be like, bro, Jim. And that's all you can get, right? That's why I love Fredo though. It's not the same without him. That's a vibe. And everybody has a vibe, right? Oh, I see Big Bells here. Oh, sorry, Big Bells. You've been sitting there. Now you're holding your hand up for a little bit. How are you?
Hello, everybody. Good. It's evening over here.
Good
Good
evening.
evening. I actually joined this space because maybe I should just say hello to everybody. Hello to Wild. Hello to Tick. Hello to Edge. Hello to everybody. I look like I think I'm the youngest one here, and with a little or no experience about trading, and I have the zeal to trade. So when I see the topic, big topic, I decided to tap in, and really I've gained a lot this night. And from the one or two conversations from you guys, I am able to pin down one or two. And I just want to be in the community. I just want to learn how to trade, and make a big wave from it. So I'm open to learning, and if anyone is ready to teach or take a little student, just put me on the right way. I have no knowledge about trading, actually, zero knowledge about trading.
Yo, then I have a great tip for you. Do you see the guy right next to you? His name is Duke. Do you see
Okay.
him? He's a starter dog with a black hat. Do you see that? The Dogemal dog with the
Yeah,
black hat.
yeah,
Yeah, he holds these great spaces with the Bark Media Africa crew, and yo, they do some great work every day. And I've learned much from them. I joined their space. Their spaces was the first that I joined, and I got to know how to monetize my brand and work on that, and how to get started in general and with trading and stuff as well. Like yo, this is, to be honest, a little bit more advanced trading space because yo, we already know what we're kind of doing, and that's why I'm saying I'm going to ape this ticket, because usually you don't do it like that, but I'm here to ape.
We are here to ape and have fun. Ape and have fun. So sometimes
Uh,
YouTube takes a little longer, but definitely follow Duke. Uh, Big Bells, I want to call it Big Balls. Follow Duke and get into his spaces, right? At least you do have the bells to get on stage and come show yourself in this way, which I think is also bullish, always bullish. And you guys, if you are not on stage doing that, you are on the losing end. Just know this, right? Yeah. So get your act together, get on stage and have a conversation like that, and it will open up opportunities for you more than if you just sit down and listen, right? So tell us what you need. What's your question, right? Maybe we have in our network somebody that can help you with what you got. If I cannot help you or take nobody else in this space, then we for sure know people who can. So follow Duke and get into these spaces, and then get jiggy with that, with the information there. All right.
all right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Cool, my guy.
Also, wow, you said something about a Telegram channel that you could have some people or send
Yeah.
link to. I wouldn't mind joining too.
All right. Take
Yeah,
can
let me
you
go
send him
ahead
a
and
yes
I'll
invite
send
Yo,
over
people
this
who want
man
to.
got big balls for real. You should change up
Yes.
your handle. Like, yo, you actually asked for it. That's
I think
great.
so. Yeah.
there we
Make
go.
him jingle.
Hmm.
Um,
Here
Hmm.
we go.
how do
Fredo
I?
is back though. Fredo, I'm still curious. Fredo, do you still hold that token that we were aping yesterday?
No, yeah, I was gonna tell you, but for some reason I kept getting muted. But
Yeah.
no, I so like I held on to it, and then like 3 hours later, or four, I was like, oh shit, like I was already up like 2.5x, like almost 3x. I was like, dang, well, I was like, I really don't want to be looking at it for too much, and I sold,
Oh
bro.
my
Your
God,
whole
we just
bag?
migrated.
You
We just
sold all
I
of it?
migrated, my
sold,
guy.
bro.
You
Yeah,
sold
I
all of it.
sold it. I was already up, and I was like, man, this is a
Well, yeah,
pump
you
fund.
look,
Sell
yeah,
half
that
your bag,
happens. But
bro.
And then
but look,
it was still like at 80% bonding. And then I remember I was like, oh, someone, because I hadn't ate I haven't ate the pump one since like a year, two
yeah,
years. So I was like, I didn't know how the game works. So I was like, it's still bonded. So I just kind of got out while I could, while I was up already.
yeah. Well, now we might it migrated, right? So it hit the decks.
No,
And
what's it
now
at
I
right
see that
now?
the Dex is getting updated, and then probably some volume coming too. But no, you do you. If you 2x 3x and get the bags out, then you won. You stack it and win, right? So that's about. Wild is always trying to max out on these things. But
Yeah,
yeah.
it's because I wasn't, I'm not even too sure how
No,
it was
look,
like on the
and
pump fun and the soul. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, yo, I ate. I was like, I did a yes is the answer. What's the question with you? I
yeah.
just ate it with you. And I was like, I'll ask later. And then I was
Yo,
like, oh shit,
Frito,
like I'm
I'm
up.
there now.
Let's
I'm
get it.
about to ape again, yo.
But here's you aped and you made money, right? That's the message here. So we aped and we made money. That's what happened, right? So and then good on you. Good on you. So a win is a win. Dollar made, bread made, done, right? And then the next will be more.
And plus, and then yesterday too, I was like, yo, I should get. I was like, I should buy soul at this 135 price.
Yeah.
And I just unloaded a 1K. I got like a little 7.5 cholana. And then
Ooh.
we're already up too, so I'm already up on that little,
Nice. Oh, I
just like
love
a
that.
spot, just a spot bag. So I was like,
That's
we
amazing.
ready though? We ready for the trenches though?
I was looking at a
Like, there's
buy
gonna be
yesterday
more of
I'm ready,
those.
yeah.
for Solana. Hey, Wilder, let me rejoin real quick. My audio is rugging. 1 second.
Yeah, I hear.
Sorry.
Round tripping.
Thank you for everyone that's tuned in on the live stream. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm just rejoining the space because my audio starts to cut out when my buffering runs out or something. I don't freaking know. But thank you again for joining us for What's the Ticker with Wild and Tic. There we go. We're going to keep it going for a little bit longer.
You'll get the first
Boom.
link. Oh, there's only one link in the Jumbotron right now, and it's the live stream. So if you click on it, you can watch the live stream while we're talking about stuff that take us a look at stuff that we're talking about that's relevant. And you can actually sitting here in his face, right? That's what people on the live stream are seeing. They're seeing you. Yeah. So don't sit there being dead like a salted fish, right? Just go ahead and shoot some emojis up in the air. You want some attention for your account, right?
Oh shit. Trying. Come on.
69
There we
Wild.
go.
Yes, it's such a
Sorry about
DJ number.
I'm back.
69, yes.
For real.
For real, for real.
For real, for
Come
real.
on, it hit
It's
69?
how can you not
Oh no,
like
it's
it? No.
46.
Here's your
Yep, I'll
ticket.
definitely help with that.
It had
I'm in,
69.
Fredo.
It's
Yep.
Is 6-7 the most annoying thing that's come out in the last year? 6-7, I don't know why it
Now six
annoys.
seven is trying to be 69, but it's just not the same vibe.
It's so
It's just
dumb.
not.
It's like so
It's
not
67.
funny. And like when I hear people in public saying it, I'm like, dude, like really that's the only funny thing that you can think of. Like it's not. I don't. The fact that as far as I know, 6'7" doesn't mean anything, or it's LeBron's height. And either way, it's stupid. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the 6'7" thing. Someone
Not a
please,
fan.
someone explain it to me. Does
Six
anyone here
nine,
think it's
yes.
funny? Am I just missing the boat on this one? I don't know.
Yeah, I get we're both missing the boat, but this is a boat that we can afford to miss.
Yeah,
So
I'll
we're
gladly
honest with
fade it. Did you see the what's the ticker on the Japanese girl? So she was wearing the waifu dress with her breasts spilling out of it.
Yo,
And
give me that ticker as well.
oh, bro, yeah, you got to see that
it's
one.
like, yeah, man.
Yo, what's a
Yo,
waifu?
It,
What's a
I
waifu?
really
what's a
don't know. I think it's an
waifu?
anime
Well,
thing.
Fredo, look, wild
I
is the
love that
opposite
shit.
of a waifu. That's
I'm gonna
basically
tag
what it's.
Reggie, Eddie. I had some other people. Alk Meta.
So a waifu is not a degenerate then, or what?
Tag Edge as well. We're
No,
going
Yeah,
to
I'll
get
tag.
him
waifu
on the train.
is there was a collection on Sui, which was the females, and they called it waifu, and they were trying to get me, and I was like, guys, I'm sorry, I like the art, I really do, but I do not support this.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
This is not me,
That's too
right?
degen.
I'm not wearing it. Don't. Well,
Yeah,
not too
while
degen. It's just that it's
no,
really
you
not
are a
me.
woman. This is for the boys only. You
Yeah,
know.
but I'm not wifey, so that's the difference, right? I never have been. And I know that people try to get me there all the time, and I'm just like, no.
So, oh, so a waifu is a wifey. Oh,
I think I don't know. It's some
Waifu
anime
is
thing. It's like a Japanese
It's an
anime
anime thing.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
super. I'm
it's
like
this
not into
doll. You
anime. So
know, it's this anime doll and
Yeah.
like a pillow. I think so. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
but it's also
Japanese.
very submissive. So that is where it comes from. Right? Yeah. So yeah, so yeah, for some that works and for some it doesn't, and is that's I'm not aligned with this. So it's like they wanted to give me a free mint. I was like, I'm not even touching this for free. I'm not even touching this for free. And this is not because I'm anti, it's just not me. I only mint what I like, right? It's just like not because somebody hypes it up or something. I see a collection and I want to mint, I mint. If not, then if I don't like it, what do I need this in my wallet for, right?
Yo,
Just for the money.
should
Yeah.
I tell you a funny story about something when I minted something that I liked?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yo, Wild, I minted the Hashbula NFT. Do you know who Hashbula is?
I actually do.
Huh?
it's the little guy, right?
Yeah, it's the little
He
famous
he's
dwarf
like
on
30
TikTok.
years old, but he looks like he's like
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
Hasbullah.
Mike Tyson picked him up
He
one
thought he was a
time.
baby. He was like nibbling
Yeah,
his
kissed him
ear.
on the cheek and stuff, and the
Yeah.
dude is like 25 years
Because
old,
he
yo.
thought he was a little baby, dude. That's crazy. Mike Tyson is so goaded, but that video
Oh,
is like
yeah.
cringy. You're like, dude,
And
stop. That's so funny.
I minted his NFT collection for like $5 or something. And he fucking gave me a follow. He's following me right now.
What? You got a
Yeah, and
follow
he's a
from
big guy,
Hasbullah,
yo.
one of the most
Yeah,
famous people in the world. That's
I
crazy.
swear on God, he's following
That's
me.
that's wild. They're really cool.
So just to clarify, he's following Reggie, getting followed by midget. You're special, bro.
Yo.
Stop following
You're
me, midget.
special.
Oh,
I
that's
want
funny.
one. I
There
want
you
one
go.
to follow
Yeah,
me.
I'll send one your way. Like this
Yeah.
Hasbula, it's a cute NFT.
So the waifu in slang is basically a guy's fictional anime style wife that lives in their heart, phone background, and probably credit card debt along with it, right? So yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, right? So it's like for real, it's like an obsessive thing here going on. Some guys are really obsessed with it. I'm not a. I had a stalker in real life. We don't want anybody to be obsessed over here. Right? No, it's not a good thing. No, for real, scary shit. It's very scary. These people. It's how far people will go. You'll be fucking amazed. It's terrifying.
Yo, if you watch down all the way down in the left corner, you can actually see a wifey. Yo, what's up, TB?
There you go. You got your cell phone, Reggie. Go ahead and cook that one. Put it on a stove. Get it in the kitchen. Da, 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 da. But I
This
guess
is
that a lot of that happens in Asia, because a lot of guys cannot get girls. There's because of that, especially in China. I think because of that male policy thing that they got there, or the first that one child, there were actually tons of abortions for people who are pregnant with girls, right? Because everybody just wants a guy, and because that if you can only have one, that you need one that carries the male line, right, to carry the line forward. And so there is a shit ton of males and not enough, and then we get waifu shit going on where they
Yeah.
start to objectify anime and you know how many guys do that. And if it's you, stop doing that. Get a life, go to the gym, do something for yourself, start building, because eventually that's more attractive for a female than you just sit there making up something in your mind. Because guys make up stories in their mind about girls all the fucking time. You guys do that so fast. We think girls are always being, sticky and everything, but it's not. You guys and your fantasies are quicker than ours, for real, for real. You see a girl and
Yeah,
you
but
make a
I'm
story
hiding
around it.
them though.
Hmm?
I'm hiding my sticky, icky dreams, you know. You will never
No,
see them.
no, a guy never mentions those. That's the thing. But I always tell the girls, right? I was telling, and I'm telling girls that are in their teens. I'm like, listen, this is what's up with guys, right? This is how you need to deal with this, because especially a certain age group, they will, put you in a fantasy. But the thing is, the fantasy, the dream is short lived, and the more you're gonna live up to the dream, the faster you will fall. So you need to remind yourself of that, right? You are not a fantasy. We're not playing fantasy game here. You, however, if you notice a guy doing that with you, you can manipulate the shit out of them by just giving a hint of being a part of that fantasy. Just giving a hint, not actually being a part of it. No touchy, right? Just giving a hint.
Yo,
Yeah, just a little.
Edge, are you taking note here? This is like
Yeah,
exactly how you edge.
that's how you
Yo,
edge.
I'm in a different mind state like than
Right
most
now,
people. Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not chasing girls. I'm out of it. It's useless,
cool. That's
and it
that's
won't
actually a
take me
power
anywhere.
Yo, that's a
position.
little bit harsh, Edge.
No, that's actually a
No,
power
it isn't.
position.
Like, no, it isn't. Anything less than this is pathetic.
That's a power position.
Yo, don't call me pathetic, man.
No,
You
look,
you think
each have our
yourself that
thing.
way, man. That's the thing.
Each have our thing. So
Yeah.
I'm right up there with Edge, right? I'm doing me, and that's more than enough. But Wild here, that's ain't got time. Ain't got time. I'm going out for coffee sometimes with somebody because they just keep nagging. Basically, I'm just like, all right, just maybe I
Yeah, I mean,
should.
if
And
we if
then
we
I'm
look at
sitting there and I'm
society,
like, yeah,
I'm sorry, this sparked something in me. Like when we look at society, everything is advertised for every single guy to search up naked girls online. Like I don't want to be controlled by anyone ever, so I'm
Yo,
never
that's pop
gonna.
yep.
up in my feed without me searching it, yo.
Well, that's like you're mind projecting over there. But no, no, that's where it's at, right? So I go out for coffee and then we have a conversation and it's like, yeah, yeah. I ask them, do you have crypto? And they say it's a scam, and then I have to go home. And it's look, sometimes you guys, it's just not worth me doing my hair and everything to doll up for it, right? So I'm trying to be give some quality here and make me look good when I'm hugging your arm. But what I get back, like very low things, right? It's like for real. Some are seeing me as a therapist, and I'm just like, no, we're not going there. Most of the guys that I date though are younger. Sometimes like 12, 15 years younger.
Oh, by the
But
way, the
mhm,
video I sent to you, Reggie, is explaining this exact thing.
yes.
That's one of those things. It's called In Shadow. Have you seen that one, While?
Yo, you see,
No, but
Wild?
it's probably something that I know. So that's why I say you need, well, what we discussed in your space this morning, right? So don't let yourself be taken over by things in the moment like that and being on automatic like that. Just take charge of your own energy. And energy loss is also in these things, found in these things. And living in fantasies with people instead of reality with people. And you're not loving them. That's the worst part of it. You're being a fucking narcissist. You're making somebody else play a role in your fantasy, and that's actually objectifying somebody, right? So if you want to keep it real and have a real relationship, you cannot be doing this. Now, part of a relationship should be a little bit of mystery. There should be some gravy there and some gray area that our mind fills in, because as soon as somebody is filling in a gray area in their mind about you, they're investing their energy in you, albeit in the imaginary world, which is the most powerful will to have impact in somebody's, if you're in somebody's mind, right? You're literally in somebody's mind. So you do want to have a little part of that. So you want to keep some mystery in your relationship, but do not objectify people 100%, right? Just try and be real there, because or else you're not coming from an equal position. And if somebody is then playing outside of the role, you're going to get upset with them. But the problem was with you, not with them. Yeah. So you're getting frustrated with somebody because they do not comply to the role that you assign to them, and then you're going to build resentment. So and that kills everything. So don't do that. Right? Keep some mystery, but don't do that 100%. And be honest. Talk about your fantasies. A lot of guys here. I'm going to give you some alpha on girls right now. So we are not the same, right? So you guys come from a very different perspective than we come from. And girls get this wrong too, just like guys get this wrong, because each of us is operating from what we know works for us. But what works for us is not working for guys, and vice versa. So here's the deal. For girls, stop thinking that you need to be funny. Guys don't like it when you're funny. They like it when you laugh at their jokes, right? So
Oh, that
that
was supposed to be a thumbs up. Sorry.
So a guy, when you can cloud a guy so fast. If he makes a joke and you laugh, boom, insta, right? You gain points. So if you want to manipulate that, you do that. You're not getting anything though, because if he's not funny, you're gonna get annoyed as shit, right? If you're just doing fake shit. So don't, but for girls, that might come across as like, I need to be funny because I need to make him smile. No, you don't. You laugh. You're the one that laughs at his jokes, right? So, in reverse, guys, you think that for a woman, it's all about the D. It's not. Absolutely not. For a woman, the dick is around the corner. We have tons of dick. It's in line, right? And we don't need, if we want it, one phone call is enough. Within 1 minute, somebody will be here like, I'm all here for you. Let's get it on, right? So,
There's
you
no
will,
demand.
yeah. No, but a lot of guys, right, are talk thinking, because for you it's important. For you, that whole intercourse thing, having sex, that's on top of your list. For girls, that's not so much. But here's the thing: if you can get into a girl's mind with your words, you can actually not only rule her world on forehand, but when you have sex and use your words and use that mental plane, you can actually make women orgasm like nothing else before. Because for a woman, that counts
Yo,
first and foremost.
fucking fact.
Talk while you're having fucking sex and try things out, what triggers her. So talk, dirty talk, pillow talk, dirty talk, right? Do all that, right? And maybe she's a princess type, so you need to princess it more. Maybe she's like the more of the, freaking, freak in the bed. And so you go a little bit freakish, but try it out and use your words, because you will notice a 2,000% difference in the area of there, right? And also, proximity for women is very important as well. Just for people, it's important, but for women, more important, because we get more oxytocin than you guys. So here's what happens after the sex. So for girls, 3 minutes after a guy had sex, that oxytocin is gone. So his brain is already thinking about the football game, what he's gonna do tomorrow, maybe some food, right? It's he doesn't want to cuddle with you because there's no oxytocin. There's not that bonding hormone in his system.
I go
However,
back
for
and play
for
game.
women, we release tons of that. hormone more than men, and it stays with us for longer. And that's why women feel the need, right, to being close to you after having all of that, right? So they want to just hang on to you a little bit more, and you're just sitting there like, what the fuck is wrong, right? Just, what are you doing? And it's like,
So
well, yeah.
wild. Yo, is that why woman, like when you really have a woman that loves you,
Yeah.
that she's very crazy
Mm.
because
Yes.
you're on her
Here.
mind all the
So
time,
why
you
do
know?
women have this? Okay. So have you ever noticed a baby that is crying? And then after it cries for 5 minutes, you kind of, when it happens to, if it's a neighbor's baby, you're like, toss that shit out the balcony. It's agonizing. It's painful. Yeah. So here it is. When you have a child, it's gonna cry. Women make tons of this oxytocin, so we actually love it when our children poopy fall in love, right? It's like, oh my god, look at this, look at this little turd. He made a turd today, and somebody else would look at the picture like, what the fuck is this? Right? Yeah. So this is the bonding hormone that females need in order to deal with children, you guys, because having a child and it crying and us not getting angry at that, right, is essential. So we have tons of these that hormone coming, especially when we just had children. That's why females tend to be a little bit possessive of their baby and all of that. Some females have a little bit more than others, right? So that can lead to some different behavior. But this is the reason why we have that. Because if that baby would cry at night, and it's not your child, yeah, after 3 or 4 days of that, you'll be like, where can I give the child to? Who is willing to, what can I bring it? I will go give it there, right? If it's your own child, you would be so forgiving for that, right? As soon as the child has his need met, you'll be fucking in love again, right? So we need this as females, and it's a bonding hormone. And when we have sex with a male, that bonding hormone is there as well. So we bond with you through that physical experience, much like males who do not. And so that's why I'm telling girls, don't go there. Gatekeep the epidome of intimacy, the intercourse. Keep that at bay. That should be for somebody who already showed behavior, then he's going to be there for you in case going forward, right? So don't be like a hamburger from McDonald's. Be an expensive meal. Have him invest in you, and this is where we come to the money thing. Because a lot of guys are saying, well, "Why do I need to pay for the meal?" It's like, it's not about the money, you guys. It's about showing that you can provide. That's what it means. And for real, if you find a guy that is not willing to pay something for you, then forget about a relationship. He's not willing to pay for you either. That's just facts. And when you have a child and you can't work, who's going to pay for what? They're going to expect you to get up out of your bed and with the baby
Hmm.
and all and get grinding, right? Who wants a life if this not good for your child either, for both of y'all? So that's the alpha on that. But
Yo.
how to trigger that before you have intercourse, right? So how to get girls into bed quick, manipulate them, stand close to them, and do not be creepy about it, but just naturally touch each other. So touch on the arm, take about the arm, take about it, hold hands. Everybody think hold hands, right? It's such an old-fashioned thing to do, but it actually fucking works because you're having, first of all, you're leading her because you're taking her by the hand. Women love that, enjoy that, and you have that physical contact, which for her makes oxytocin. So she feels closer to you than you might be, right? So uh, and then rub his shoulder. Also, what's very nice to do if you're walking into a crowd, right? Keep your arm in front of her so you keep people at bay from her. That's like such a big signal for women that you're being protective, right? So women love that, and they fall in love so easy with that kind of stuff. So just don't manipulate that, and keep the respect. For females, okay, you males will try and touch you, and you need to pace that shit. So for females, it's the other way around. So if they want to kiss you, don't, right? Actually, for me, I'll touch your face gently. I'll say good night. And then the second date, we might do something else, but maybe not, right? And then because I do give a little bit of physical touch, but that's all you're getting from me. And so what ends up happening is that they start to value the little touches that I do give. The rest is gate kept. Got to show some more, right? So, and then the second time when they come a third or fourth time, I might kiss you on the cheek, and you got to be happy with this. Because I know if I give all on the first night, there will be no second. I'm not I'm not getting anywhere with you by giving it up for free, right? It's you got to be expensive with your energy like that. And males actually enjoy that more because I'm keeping some of that mystery. They will now start to fantasize of how it's like to kiss me, and they will start to be like, oh, what did I need to do in order to kiss this girl, to kiss this woman, right?
Yo,
Yeah,
you just leveled up my game, and I'm going to have godly wrist now. If you don't go down to the purple pill and slap bell notification for the wild account, then I don't know what you're doing. Like, for
up
real,
your
she gave
games.
us some free sex education right now.
Well, it's
Yeah.
about relationships. Is that, and a lot of people get this wrong, right? Because you get educated in a very technical way, like stick this into there, and then do this to prevent this from happening, right? And it's like, okay, well, we left out one big important thing is who are you going to do it with?
Yeah, and
Who?
what is life about? The whole
Yeah,
thing is messed up. Yeah.
who is that person that you're going to do it with? Who's that for you? What does it look like? Who's he or she, right? And what qualities of character does it need to have? What's aligning with you, right? Start thinking about that, because girls, don't get this twisted. If a man leaves something inside of you, it's going to be part of your DNA. It's being kept there and aligned with your DNA for the rest of your life. You better be fucking quality scanning here. You don't want shit from shitty people in there. Keep yourself clean this way, right? And guys, just know that you are leaving that DNA. Do you want that to be with every girl? Now go back and think. Well, if, when you wake up with, possibly there's some in there that you regret. Don't have regrets on that, because it actually physically remains there, and it's like an energy exchange, right? So just be very mindful where you execute like that, right?
Yeah, every time you meet your ex or some girl you've been with before on like a bar or outside, it's like, yo, you exchange that energy. Like, it's never going to be the same, you know.
It's never going to be the same, and that's because we don't just have that time where we experience each other, but we actually leaving physical evidence behind, and the females keep hold of that evidence and you guys give it, right? So be mindful of that then, and then all of a sudden that should kind of give you a little bit of like, oh, I'm going to have to look better, each and any one of us, right? We're going to have to just don't, guys, don't just look for the hole here then, right? And females, be careful who enters, right? Yeah, because it actually, the DNA is sticking with you for the rest of your fucking life. You cannot scrub that clean. And
Iki
so,
iki.
yeah. Well, that should tell you that you need to do something with that information, like the quality, and don't be available all the fucking time. Availability kills attraction. Don't ghost people. If you're interested, freaking send a message. But have a life. If you have a life, it's naturally occurring that I might just get back to you a couple hours later than your app, because I'm degening on tokens and I can't be bothered, right? So or I'm right. That's wild. But hey, I might be at the spa in my sauna and don't have phone with me. I have a life, right? I'm not always available, and so if you have a life of your own that you build. Without a partner, then you naturally are not going to be available all the time, and that's what's needed. You do, even though in the beginning you might feel like you want to spend a shit ton of time together, it actually kills the attraction pretty quickly. The
You know,
only,
that's why they
yeah,
say success is loneliness as well. Because, yo,
yeah,
it's not only about the boys you need to leave aside, it's
yeah,
also about the tails you need to leave, you know.
yeah, 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 very much so. And be comfortable with yourself and have a life yourself, and be willing to fulfilling yourself in certain needs, and never leave that with another person, right? That's just for males and females. Of course we like to maybe align our life with somebody, and for some people it's a romantic dream. Get this though, if we look in history, that romanticism came in the 19th century. Before that, there was no romantic ideas as we know them today. Just know this, right? So we had some in the medieval times when we had a concept of courtly love, and it was very much marked by loving somebody at a distance, kind of like the waifu thing. Right? Talking about it, making songs about it, poems about it, but then the grace from a distance. Up till then, marriage was very much just, yeah, you're from my village, I'm from my village, we both come from a bakery family. Let's line that up so we can just be better at what we're doing, right? And it was basically just yeah, you're going into a corporation with somebody, right? And it had nothing to do with love. Everything that was feelings of love is was actually banned as fuck because
Mm,
for
yeah.
women, yeah, for women, you do not want to fall prey of having a baby out of wedlock here because that destroys your life. You're probably going to end up dead and a child too. That's the consequences. That was the consequences back then. And because we just have the contraception that we have, so the condoms, pills, whatever we got going, make sure that we don't have so much of that consequence anymore as females. But that doesn't mean that we need to go all out and fucking screw the whole world, right? So also, when it does happen, it still has impact. Being a single mother is nothing to glorify at all. There is consequences for the not for the male. That's the thing. It's going to be for the female and the child. So the child is going to have 2,000% more an increase in being abused, whether that's sexually being abused, physically abused, mentally abused. There's going to be 2,000 more percent of that happening in that child's life than any other
Wow.
child that has both parents going on. Just realize this.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Terrible. Also,
Uh,
terrible 800% more poverty in the child's life.
wow.
So, not just the mom, that's just the consequence for the child, right? And so, there is still consequence of this, you guys. There's numbers don't lie. And the one that's doing the abuse is always the guy that comes next. You know how in lions, the male lion will actually kill the cubs of the previous male lion, the father, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Well,
exactly.
I hate to say, but humans tend to have the same behavior, you guys. There's no guy on earth, hardly any, that would gladly pay for a child that does not have his DNA, unless unless he gets some benefit from this.
Mm.
So the child is either genius gifted and can pay for his pension later or something. There's got to be incentive for investment. If there is none, that child is going to suffer abuse.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
sorry
hundred
to
percent.
say, but you are probably right.
No, I know I'm right. The numbers don't lie here.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it too much. I have too much people in therapy with abuse, and it's a thing. So just because we don't have severe consequence like death, like instant death, right? If you were a mother out of wedlock 200 years ago, yeah, forget about you and your child. Not going to make it.com. The chances of you making it was about 15% staying alive, and then the child staying alive as well. So it meant death, right? So now it doesn't mean death anymore, but who likes a child to be abused, right? We have secondary evil things happening here, right? So just be aware of these things, and that's up to the females, you guys. Not so I'm not putting this in the male shoes as much in the females because we gatekeep this shit, and you should be picking better, right? We gatekeep that shit. So you better pick a person that can be with you and withstand that, right? And so you need to test people. They are not all going to be candidates, right? And if I'm telling girls and guys alike, if somebody doesn't call you back, if somebody doesn't text you back and you ask a question and they leave you hanging for 3 or 4 days, that's manipulation. They just disqualified themselves. Don't block and move on, right?
What's
Don't.
going on, Wild? Like, you know all my tactics. Like, what is you're explaining this like very good. Holy shit.
Yeah, just ignore these people. They disqualify themselves. Somebody who's in love with you would want to get in touch with you. And even though they have a life, as soon as they have time, they will fucking text you, right? You can not tell me if a guy is interested in me, he will find the time to text me within a reasonable time, right? If you can take a shit on the toilet, you can send me a message. And also don't that well, yes, that's the I mean it takes longer to take a shit for
Yeah,
for
do you
freak's
know
sake.
how many GMs I answered?
GMing everybody in the DMs. But look, that's the thing. That's the thing, right? Got to get with it. Also, right? Texting is to make an appointment for something. We do not text. We do not play girlfriend and boyfriend over text. Girls, that's for you. Stop doing that. You are communicating with objective here. The objective is to meet each other. If there's no objective to meet each other, but you're still saying, hey, good morning, babe. Hey, good morning, babe. You're playing girlfriend and boyfriend. You're giving him boyfriend privileges without him being actually a boyfriend. And guys love this, right? Guys love this. They want to have this imaginary low investment female that if other females aren't around, they go ahead and say, good morning. Hey, babe, how you doing? Yeah, no, don't play along with that shit. If he's not saying like, "Hey, what are you up to this weekend? Let's go with this and there." If they're not anything like that in the messages, also just tell them to, politely decline any further communication. I know you guys, right? You're living your fantasy. I'm not going to be a part of this. You're going to get girlfriend privileges without investing. This is not okay. I hope females listen to this later in the space. I know this is possibly more male heavy. All right, let's change the topic a little bit because we went off like a freaking deep end here, like a cliff.
We really did, yo.
Did it was far from
Appreciate
TikTok.
everything, Wild. That was fun.
It was to do your diligence with it, right? We come from different planets here, for real, and the females are can make your life a living hell if we want to. Right, but we can
Yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
we can
I'm not
also raise you
giving.
up. Females multiply. You give her shit, you get more shit. You give the good stuff, you're gonna get more of the good stuff from the right females. So select
Mhm.
better and then execute these things, right? Protect the right woman. Yeah.
I'm not giving any girl that power anytime soon, so I think I will be okay.
Okay, but then also understand when she doesn't give you the power, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
one hundred
Because the
percent.
quality female will not give the power away that easy, will not give that away for free. And you wouldn't want it for free because what do we do with things that are for free? We throw them away. Hey, nice that we built this business together. You were always there for me, and now I'm gonna. How many times that happens? It happens too much, right?
Just like the website chat we built, Reggie, no one has built their website except you. Answered
Yeah, what
today.
the fuck?
Though
No
it's
one
been a
even
week, man.
answer our fucking DM. We tried to engage with them, and now everyone, we're going to throw them out. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean it takes
Throw them
3 hours
out.
max to build a website, a good one, with
Oh
prompting.
yeah. Well, ask Tick here because he does the vibe coding shit. Tick, are you still with us?
Yes, yes. Sorry, I was.
Tick is texting his
Yeah,
girlfriend. He's like, I'm gonna say this.
I know, right? No, it just I'm shocked at my timeline. The algorithm, I've definitely adjusted it now inadvertently by messing around with
Yes.
these Japanese posts. It's just like my whole timeline. But yeah, as far as vibe coding goes, God, what you could do with Lovable today is absolutely insane because with Lovable Cloud, it also will vibe
That's
code.
what we're using.
Lovable's amazing. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, very nice. There's so many though. There's
Think
also Replit, there's Bolt.new, there's VO by Vercel, there's Anti Gravity by Google. There's also Opal by Google Labs, and Gemini Gems, also really great vibe coding applications.
I heard there was a Swede that built Lovable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard that somewhere
Huh.
from a guy that uses it a lot. It might be true,
Well, it's
might not be true, but yeah,
right now with its back end abilities and its cloud integration it's great for incorporating databases into your website for whatever use case you might have. But it's so next level because doing that stuff by hand before was kind of a pain in the ass to make sure that everything was communicating with the back end and cloud integration and all that stuff. It was usually kind of time consuming, and now that a lot of it's automated, it makes things so much easier.
definitely. Shopify has also integrated some new themes, and it's kind of a hybrid, half prompting, half, block, drag and drop, whatever. So, but yeah, I prefer that, like the entire thing, lovable, definitely. And it looks so much better. You can also sell like products and stuff on there. It's definitely easier to do like one product stores and stuff with that type of website. But Shopify, because Shopify has like Now I was talking about Lovable, but Shopify, on the other hand, has this business system integrated into it, and it's easier to like do a lot of products inside
Yeah.
of it. So it depends on whether we want to sell products, how many we want to sell,
What's you know
stuff like
what's
that.
really cool too is with Printful. So if you go on printful.com, you can actually create, like, let's say you wanted to sell like Edge Meta like t-shirts and stuff. Um, Printful does all of the order fulfilling and everything, and has Shopify integration available as well. So you can have a Shopify store where I could go and buy Edge T-shirts, and then Printful will fulfill the order with auto automatically without any
Yeah.
without any intervention by the user. So I'm not sure if you're already aware, like, familiar with that one, but I've
Yep.
always thought that that's
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
If you
great.
if you look if you look at my website right now in my bio,
Uh
you
huh.
can go to that one, and then if you click the search bar in my website, you can see that that's the only way to see like the products and stuff. I have everything done and stuff, but I'm not allowed on the current system I'm leaning back on to start that stuff. So it's just prepared for now until I can click the launch button. Because when I want financial support and stuff, which is soon running out, by the way, then I'm clicking the launch button immediately, but everything will be prepared and stuff like that. So I'm all about preparation, being proactive with it. Yeah, I'm just gonna lean back on this financial system and abuse it as much as possible until it runs out.
Dude, your
You know,
website's looking clean, man. I like this. This you did this yourself?
appreciate that, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
dude,
Shopify.
I like the content on there too. You got some like crisp, clean content. The images are all just like super high res, and the layout's just nice and clean. So great work right here, man. This is cool.
Appreciate that, man. And as I mentioned in on the search bar, like on the top left, if you're on desktop or laptop, you can press that one, and then you can see like the products and stuff. You can't purchase anything. It's not available for purchase. But yeah, it's just I've been playing around a little bit, order some stuff home. I have a hoodie, I have a t-shirt, I have a cap, and yeah, it's very high quality. It's
Do
like
you have
champion stuff.
stickers?
Yeah, it's
Oh
on the
yeah,
website
I'm
as well.
buying a pack right now, bro.
No, it can't be ordered. That's the thing. So.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
You missed
explain.
out on a business opportunity.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's I can't do more, you know what I mean? Like I can, but that would be self-sabotage. Like in this situation, I gotta be strategic, play chess,
I'm a huge
and I think this
fan
is the
of
Good
your
shit, bro. I'm just joining.
the Starter Dogs Unite page that you have with uh the different dogs, so the different doginal dogs and different settings and stuff. Dude, doing some more stuff like this would be bullish as hell. I've actually seen like the balloon animal ones. I would see these on the timeline, and yeah, dude, this is a very dope meta that I do. Yeah, I would
Oh,
like to see
you
more of these.
remember the balloons?
Yeah, dude, I have some saved locally. I have the one with the shades saved locally because I thought that was so dope. Yeah, that was like
Damn, you
almost a year
already
ago.
I yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, Reggie, I told you this as well. This was like my master plan to get my name out there. I was like, no one is putting their watermark on stuff, but I
Right.
was like, everyone wants a balloon, and then I'm slapping my watermark on it, and it's all over the timeline.
Very
You know.
Yo,
cool.
let's fucking go. That's how you do it,
Yeah,
bro.
that's awesome, man.
Yo, that's insane. Yo, but origami, that's the name of it.
Yeah, the
An
origami.
origami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, these are cool. I
cool.
like the patches too, the embroidered patches. You got one of Russ and what else? Twin. So the embroidered patches, genius. The one of Click looks so damn good. Buzz Lightyear Click, the Pixar rendering, the skateboards. Dude, you got some really cool stuff here, man. So, yeah, man, I like to see it. It's very cool. The one that you
I
do.
appreciate you.
Yeah, I just love original stuff. Ooh, this one, what's this? It's
Yeah.
Bust Down Gems. It's like the Edge dog created out of all gems. Yeah, you got some sick stylizations here. Some that I haven't even thought of. This is really the Supreme stickers. That is freaking sick. Soft serve ice cream. Dang,
Oh
bro.
my God, man. Yeah. Tell me something. I've probably done it. It
Yeah,
was I sent these things out for free to people and stuff to just post it for free. And yeah, and then came to a time where, there was too much and I could actually like take payments and stuff for it. So I started to do that. But it starts like on lower planes and stuff, and it has to be embraced fully, and just the growth process has to be like experienced fully as well. And I just embraced it fully because I understood that's how it works and stuff. obviously because I've gone through it before with the e-commerce thing, I just applied that mental model here
Mm-hmm.
in Web3. Like, yeah, it's not done in the exact same way, but the mental model of just like, okay, so yeah, you can actually grow into anything you want to do in life. So let's just do this thing, no matter if we know what will happen next or not. We probably don't know what will happen next, but that's the thing, full faith, just doing it.
Your
Yeah,
your post from yesterday is performing pretty well. It's at 720 views. That's the one that you're asking about yesterday. If you had gone overboard on that one or not. I wonder what the
oh
response.
yeah, oh yeah, it's too oh my god, that one. Okay, yeah, damn it, these are not doing as well as I want them to. I
Mm,
mean, I understand that I'm not doing like market research and what's the hot topic right now and stuff, so that's definitely a crucial part I need to
yeah.
look into. But
Google
right now I'm
Trends.
just experiment. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a
I haven't
perfect
even
one.
thought of
Now
doing
I'm
that in
just
so long. I remember that was like the meta. Like if you wanted to know what's popping, you go on Google Trends and you'd be like, okay, in the last week, this has been searched, millions of times. So let's hop on this train, sorta.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's you can have some breakthroughs there. You can compare like how much does this sell compared to this, and everyone is using this. So if this is like, yeah, you can compare stuff as well on there, like two different search terms, compare them against each other.
Yeah.
Very helpful.
Are you monetized by chance?
Yeah, I am, and
Yeah.
it took like
Nice.
exactly 3 months to do it. And with Wild's method and
Yeah.
stuff, that would definitely go faster. But yeah, I just chose to do it this
Yeah.
way, and it worked.
I'm
And
just
yeah, I
So
don't know.
super excited.
problematic with getting monetized is the worst thing you can do is go for it and then give up.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst thing you can do because you need to restart that. When the second time you restart, it's going to take you longer because you need to get jiggy with the algorithm again, right? And get boosted like that again. So if you, um, hold on. Yes, didn't help desk work.
Hold
Uh,
on to the John.
yeah, so I immediately tried somewhere in April. I was going ham on the 5 million list, right? And I was applying to fucking everything and in between. But and then I gave up. So I lost momentum. And every time you lose momentum on X, right, you need to get back in the grind just a little bit harder. So you're delaying yourself, right? So you're shooting yourself in the foot. So decide you want to go for it, spend 3 days doing consistent stuff, especially with the posts that I'm sending out, right? Get these on your timeline, engage with those for 3 days, and you'll be monetized. Is that easy? Or like the 5 million views at least, right? Which is the biggest struggle for everybody. Reports that is the biggest struggle. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm so pumped because in like 1 month, I will reach one of the milestones for my 1 year plan of getting out of the debt, my student debt. And
yeah,
that student debt, student loan,
yeah.
definitely helped me get to here. By the way, I wouldn't be here otherwise, so I'm grateful for that. But holy shit, the upside will be massive. My money management is now on point. I've spent this year just studying everything. Like, money management is more important than the money we get in, because if we can't handle the money, then it will disappear anyways. So yeah, I mean, there's so many things I've been learning personally this year, 2 years even now. It's insane how fast time goes. But yeah, I mean, just there's been a turnaround, and yeah, I'm just excited to apply all of these things to my new life. I feel like I'm newborn, no debt anymore, only upside. It's gonna go extremely fast. No one can stand in my way.
Guilt-free spending, you guys. Guilt-free spending, right? Some people have a ton of guilt when they're trying to buy something for themselves. Is that you? Remove the guilt. You deserve something nice, right? As some people is like, I'm buying this some expensive thing for myself. Especially people who have children. I have a child, so I recognize this sometimes, right? And it's like, no, I exist too. Everybody's being taken care of, and I'm in that group of being taken care of, right? Even though I'm
Yeah,
the caretaker. Yeah, a lot of
yeah,
people have guilt. Yeah.
absolutely. We can also train ourselves to
Yes.
um, enjoy buying assets that appreciate
Yes.
in price instead and stuff.
Yes, like me, Bitcoin or like this. Anytime I go out and I need to pay for a coffee, I'm feeling like a freaking like Scrooge, right? I'm just like, well, I could buy more Bitcoin and make coffee at home. Or the girls are out shopping, we're all out shopping and they spend like 300-400 and I'm just getting something and maybe 50. And I see shit that I want, sure, right? I'm walking in the store like, hey, I want this, want this, want this. And then I'm thinking, no, actually, that is 5 times the price because if Bitcoin does a 5x, this is what that T-shirt cost me, right? T-shirt is 100, it's cost me 500 in
It,
unrealized gains. Yeah.
it also helps to understand like why everything is created and who it benefits. And like
Oh
when
yeah.
we buy something, it benefits someone else instead of
Oh
us. So if
yeah.
our highest goal is to like enrich ourselves, we
Yeah.
should be thinking about the money
Yeah, so
management.
everything in your life should be a part of your future. So I like to dress a certain way, which is part of me, my image, my inner being, right? It represents something. If it doesn't represent something, I'm in somebody else's thing, right? And so I judge based on that. When it comes to clothing, it needs to be functional for me, it needs to be my style, right? And then I'm willing to spend the money. If not, then it's a no. Right? So that will lead you for further type. So first, you need to look about yourself and what you think looks good on you, and just stick with that. Right? Don't deviate from that shit because you feel good doing that, and you can be more yourself, more confident with that. So that's a way of adding value. So don't think of money, but think of value. Right? So where is it adding value to you? And if it's not or not enough value for the price that you need to pay, then no, it's a no, right? You gotta have these things clear. We have Ness on stage here. Ness, how you doing? How you doing, Ness? That sounds like the weirdest GM I ever heard, because your mic is cutting out.
Jump to you all.
Here we go.
I'm like, I'm very happy to be up here to say hi to you, give me opportunity to the mic. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Give everybody, give Ness a follow. He's actually, I see him a lot on the timeline, um, rocking it. So supporting the grind, right? Let's support the grind. Uh, Also for you, Ness, I don't know if you've been already, but go ahead and follow Duke as well and hit him up in his spaces. Go to his spaces for alpha, more alpha on account, right? It's probably going to be in your time zone as well. So go ahead with that. Spread the joy. Ed, do you want to put up your space for tomorrow? Maybe I make it. Maybe I don't. I have to see.
Oh my goodness, I never thought you would ask. Thank you,
Yo,
Alex.
thank you for reminding me about reposting that as well. You know why?
Yes.
Me and Edge, we have like this kind of thing. He posted in the morning, and I'm supposed to post it in the night. And
There you go.
this guy is just like never reminding me about this stuff. So I appreciate you taking up that. So yo,
Yeah, everybody's always asking me, and I always when I send a link out 24 hours before, somehow the space is not turning out bullish. I stopped doing that. The most bullish thing for me to do is to post a link 2 hours ahead of the game. So I had it once where I had the whole week scheduled out, and as a pinned post on my profile. And that was the worst week engagement-wise with spaces ever. So I was like, not doing that again, even though it's nice to do have a schedule. But I do try and remind others to pin it up in our space, right, to share the joy. Of course, Reggie's and Edge's space is at the edge of greatness, and it's a great space just for some mindfulness to expand yourself, right? I feel like every time I go to that space, I help expand other people, but I'm expanding at the same time as well. And so that is a great space to join then if you want to. Sometimes people get there in, I think, I feel, by accident, and it's not really an accident. There's always something happening in that space, like a shift that we all make together or people make as individuals in there. And I think that is a great vibe, right? I think that's something very, very valuable because if you don't know, you guys, I grew up going to what we call here think tanks. So especially if you've joined a university, you had all these think tanks and you can talk about everything and anything. There was no taboo. taboos, and we just try to figure things out with a group, just like brain training for everybody, right? And everybody had their opinion, and we would have conversations, and we were getting ahead of the game. And I feel like this space right here, Edge's space, is really special like that, because somehow it's a cook, but then on a different level, right? So it's more like a subconscious um, cook here together, like tank, right? The subconscious think tank. So we vibe so hard in there sometimes that we just shift and change things instantly, and that is something that I do in real life as my profession, right? And so I recognize when that happens, and I love it when it happens. I do. So shout out to Edge there. Never stop doing this. You guys, oh, Duke trying to get on stage. So let's go ahead and do that. Duke. I would say Duke is like,
Thank you
Duke's the
for the kind
password.
words, Wild. It means a lot. As you know, especially from you, you actually know these things, and we vibe on like a certain level together. And you know, it's amazing. I never thought I would meet people that actually think the way I do. I prayed for a pack or whatever, you know, like a community, like one
It
and a half
shows
years
up for
ago.
you. You want it
Yeah,
to. And that's why it shows up, right? And
yeah,
everybody
exactly.
just needs to understand there's 7 billion people in the world. You only need a fucking handful to win the war here, right?
Yeah.
Don't overcomplicate things. Don't. Because, like I said, there's 7 billion people. You only need a handful to cook with you, right?
Oh,
To,
oh
to
yeah,
win the war. Let's
yeah.
go.
The
That's
thing
how
is, I
close you are. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I didn't know that back then. It was like, you
Yeah.
know, I meditated and, you know, did this thing where I
Yeah.
imagined, you know, the roots, you know, branching out through the entire earth and stuff like that. And that, yeah, I look back on that thing every time I think of the Dogenal dogs and stuff, because there is so many brilliant minds in there, you know.
Yeah.
It's you, for example, are one of them, Wild, one of the most superior ones, I would say. And it's such a blessing to just have met you. I just wanted to say that.
Well, you're a blessing for me as well, Edge. Right? Let's just go well with the love here. But it's like this: we pick the vibes, right? So we pick who we are and extend, and then if you become the observer of that, you can make these conscious decisions. It's all based on vibes. So if you're noticing synchronicities showing up, first of all, a whole day is one synchronicity. You asked for all of this. Don't ever forget this. Right? And so when you are in spaces, and that's what I said this morning too, this is not by accident we're in crypto. You asked for something, and something in crypto is going to give it to you. That's why you're here, right? So you're not here by any mistake. You're always at the right time, at the right place for you to unfold what you want. Yeah, for the possibility of that to happen. And like I said, there's 7 billion people in the world, and it's so easy to connect with. If you just sit at home and talk to your people just in your hometown, yeah, that's going to take a long time for these things to unfold. But we're in here in spaces. Anybody can join. I have had, for real, I have had tokens that I had a bag with that we do shield spaces, right? You're doing shield space, boom, whale shows up.
Oh, who
Hello?
just rugged? Wilder, did you? I
Yeah,
think
it was
Wilder
Yeah.
wild.
rugged.
I was like, yo, she was going on something important. So I was like,
Uh-oh.
yo, is she taking a pause or something?
Oh no.
Wild
She's
Yarn.
back, I think. She's back.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
back.
Yep, we can hear you.
Yeah, so Elon cannot stand our vibes right now. That's always happening. Somehow, Edge, for real, I'm not even joking. When the vibes are just going that high, Elon rugs me out of the space as a host. He's like, enough of this. You giving people too much alpha, right? Stop talking about it. Yeah. All right. Well,
Yo,
Duke,
brother Duke, is he
yeah,
up here?
Brother Duke is here. Brother Duke is like, I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
haven't
he's some
seen
kind of
brother
monk.
Duke for a while. How
Brother
is it
Duke.
going, man?
Let's go, bro.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, Wild, hey, TK,
Yeah,
everybody.
man.
Hey, GM.
Um, yeah, I had to come up here and just say thank you to Wild and Reggie for telling people to come to Duke's Space, but it's not really Duke's Space. It's JJ's Space. I'm just co-hosting there, but much appreciated
Well,
and big up.
JJ ain't here, is he? So we're gonna cloud you.
Yeah, you
Just
know, I'm
I'm
the
speaking.
just
same, Duke. I'm just co-hosting the Edge of Greatness, you know?
yeah.
But Edge is a kind man. He
Reggie
says that
is
it's
like for
our
real on the
space,
edge.
you know?
Plus, I'm on European zone. I'm in the UK, but I'm from South Africa originally, so I hang out with my fellow African brothers. But like I said, I mean, I'm on the same time as you guys are. But yeah, it's wonderful to be here. And Wild, I tell you, the alpha you give, man, you a lady of so many talents, man. Honestly, the last time I came in here, we did the supplements. And I wish I met you 20 years ago when I was
Yeah,
much
you know,
younger.
Duke.
You guys that are seeing the alpha she's giving you. Me,
I know. You know, I'm a young buck, so I'm still ready. You know, I'm
Yes.
soaking everything
okay.
up. You know,
If I were you guys, I'd go back and listen to the space again because
definitely,
that shit you
definitely.
have to write down, bro. It goes in, especially for the guys. Well, it goes in one ear and out the other. So,
Yo,
guys,
I
go back and
reposted this
listen.
space, and I'll put it in my highlights, so I have it forever. You know.
Yeah, you
Yeah, I
don't
need
get
to
this
use.
advice
I need to
anywhere.
utilize clips more on Lurky. We can clip very bullish with the text and everything come in on the screen as well. So a lot of people clipped me and reposted me, so it's actually kind of bullish this way. A lot of people forget I'm also a nutritionist. I specialize in supplements, right? And so I enjoy for just free time. I enjoy listening to lectures. Very boring. I also enjoy reading science research, right? Research papers. So that's what I do for fun. I'm a nerd like this, and but I trained my brain like this, so a lot of people don't know. But for
Yo,
a long,
Duke, she
yeah,
is currently studying Mandarin. Yo.
yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
hell.
Also
Well, what is
linguistics.
it that you're not doing?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
asking,
look,
like,
my
yo.
guy, look, for me, I have to tell you guys, right, some alpha here. For me, the day that everything changed was the day that I nearly died, right? And that
I
was
was here for
also
that story, love.
yeah. And so after that, I became almost superhuman. So I studied before and read books, but I was on a whole different level after. It's like I gained some superpower, I gained some insights on myself that I never realized I had that potential ever before. And that was my incredible ability to learn really, really fast, and I got just faster over time. So I actually just add to my education all the time because I feel a need to. It's not like it's a hassle for me, right? I love it. The thing that kept me alive while the rest of my body wasn't moving was listening to lectures. I would go into the university and go and join online lectures, right, and listen in. And because I was like, hey, my body wasn't moving, but somehow that made my brain go even faster. Funny enough, you know how people get deaf and then some other sense is being heightened. And for me it was very much this: the body wasn't moving and I was in pain, but the brain was on, and it was on like more than ever before. And so I learned things pretty quickly. And then you accelerate, like I cannot even tell you how parabolic you can go, right? With just absorbing information and picking out information, knowing how to program that RES part of your brain to look for that shit all the time. And also meet people in the real world that talk about that stuff, right? And also enlighten yourself when it comes to research. A lot of people are like, yes, well, they never gave us the information. And this is so false. I have met so many scientists, like the scientists are not telling us. Well, you ever met a scientist and people who do research? Yeah, ask them one question, you'll be sitting there for 4 hours listening to them. Because they want to tell you so bad their findings, right? Nobody's gatekeeping anything. It's just about you opening up for the info. But that's kind of what happened in my life. And so, and when I know, draw from the human experience, because we are all human. If I can do it, you can do it. If somebody else does 1,000x in crypto, so can you. That's what you should not be salty and be like, why this person? Why not me? Yeah, you never get it this way. Realize, like, hey, I'm clapping for you because it means one day I'll be clapping for myself in the same way. And I'm staying open for this. Let's go. But we have more spaces, Duke, when it comes to supplements and stuff. It often comes up. And maybe we should be planning a space of my own to talk about these things, how to optimize in that direction when it comes to that, right? And also the bullshit around it very much, right? There's tons of bullshit in that area. Yes, go Edge. Hands up,
The
baby,
the,
hands up.
the image. that Reggie posted below your face. Nobody, small dogs. And I was like, small Johns. And you were like, Johnny's.
Yannis.
Yo, that image is like the best one I've ever seen on this application.
Yannis. I knew when I was typing it, I was Edge is going to see that and he's going to mention it in the space. So I manifested you saying it, paying attention to it, right? Because that's how you vibe. You guys don't know. You do not need to be NPC here. You're a person. Be yourself. Be authentic. There's something about you that other people don't have. And people recognize this even through simple words that we type here on X. Just never forget to leverage that power, right? And that's how you know some accounts are vibing and some accounts are just not, and you feel it. Right? It's a vibe, man. It's a feel, and it's going across the just the digital information and just the letters that are out there. Right? It's more than that. So just realize that. I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and just gonna do play your ticker. Hey, what's
Yeah.
the ticker? Wake up.
What's the ticker? Yeah. What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat, got a runner on the map, so line of sniping like a gat. And the Sowie is moving quickly, I'm the squeeze them where they at. I'm trying to bring the Mimquins back, 1,000X is gonna land. I got he chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
Yeah, you guys. Well, there was another, over 2 hours of what's the ticker here with a lot ticking and then a lot of talking. I will see you guys again tomorrow. We're gonna be here, and then we're just gonna have to roll out the new schedule for us next week, right, Tick?
Yes,
Word,
yes.
word to you, my guy.
Yes. Thank you so much for pulling up today, you guys. Stay blessed and stay bullish. We will see you tomorrow. Let's go.
Look at what I can do, Tick.
What's this?
No way, you practiced.
I'm getting good at this. Oh
Nice.
my God, Digit just pulled up at the end of the space. Screw you, Digit. See you tomorrow.